I we fixed the game. Sean got in there. He got inside of he froze his GameCube 3 times, and I don't mean
Hmm.
he overclocked it. I mean he stuck it in the freezer at
Well,
least three
overclocking would be
times.
like cooking your GameCube.
Yeah, and that would only
Underclocking
be
is what you're talking about.
which requires a working freezer or refrigerator. No, a freezer. Sean,
Do you
how do
not
we
have a
go?
freezer?
I have a freezer. I have a fridge too. Though
Okay.
the fridge, weirdly enough, has like a light bulb in it that if you leave the door open too long, the light bulb gets weirdly hot.
Oh, good.
Like
I mean, you probably shouldn't be leaving your fridge open anyway, but
we don't gotta talk about that.
maybe it's
uh,
intentional. Maybe it's to make you panic and be like, "Oh, geez, that's hot. I gotta close this."
maybe. Now Theta, welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host Isaac MCCanary, and that is not a question I can answer. For Sean is playing Metroid Prime 2. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Sean, also known as the Talking Skull. He, him, and fixing it took, I want to say, like 10 or 15 minutes, but I just didn't want to do it on stream because I didn't want to. I ironically didn't want to have to do that while also focusing on stream, but we all saw how that went. We don't got to go over that again.
We ain't got it. Listen, 15 minutes was 45 minutes and then giving up, and that's usually how tech works with me when I'm under pressure, or just when I'm cursed, honestly. Hey, Sean, I'm sorry that I thought that for some reason it would work on my computer, and it was a weird thing about the emulator you were using. I'm the asshole.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not looking at stream, Sean, I've got some good pictures today.
I
One of which
saw.
I think this was you. This is exactly what you were doing, right? To get Metroid Prime
Yeah,
2 working?
I did invite Samus over because she is the foremost expert on this game.
Mm-hmm. She never
I asked her to
spoke.
give me tips and tricks, like beginner's secrets, and she told me to get good. So I'm not a fan.
Gotcha.
I
Wow,
did not ask for an autograph.
wow. She was like, "Did you want an autograph?" And you said no.
Yeah, she was like, get good. Also, do you want this signed autograph? And I was like, why would you sign your own autograph? It's already a signature. Get out of here,
Now,
Samus.
now, how do you feel about the fact that she left her arm cannon at home? Were you expecting it? Did you feel safer? Did you feel disappointed? I personally would have been disappointed.
I always assumed that she has to leave it at home or she will get arrested, which, like, I don't want to be the guy trying to arrest Samus, but, like, probably more hassle than it's worth for her on an average Tuesday.
And I mean, she would be in your house, and we do observe castle doctrine, so you would have to arrest her. I hate this
That's what
joke.
castle doctrine means, yeah. If the castle doctrine means if you come into my house with your gun, then the handcuffs are going on.
Still, like, this was good. This was Metroid hacking your system to learn how to crouch. I like this
Mm-hmm.
one. And this one is just fucking badass.
Yeah,
This one's
I love this one. I do wish there was a tentacle coming out of one of its eyes, but good with the bad, I guess.
I mean, you don't like the tentacles coming from places that you don't want them
What I
to.
find really interesting about this image is neither of the humanoids in the image seem concerned at all. Like, this is not. This
Well,
is just a supercomputer that they're sitting in front of.
One of the humanoids in said picture is literally Samus, Sean. Do you think she's bothered
Yeah.
by anything?
Well, she's not in like a ready fighting stance. She's just looking at some keyboard.
We just
You know
played
what I mean?
Prime.
Like,
There's definitely stuff like this in that game, and in the game we're about to play, actually.
I'm just saying,
Also, this
it
picture has
seems all big
spoilers.
and scary, but it's really just a computer. It's a computer with a really nice hat.
My mom is a computer. Okay, we're getting in there. We're getting in there. Wow, Sean, you still haven't. No, you haven't fixed it. We still can't do multiplayer. Ugh,
That's true. I mean, you could fix that right now.
I could, but I won't. Sean! Spoilers. Spoilers.
What?
Can't
What'd I
believe
do?
you made a save. Right. The people aren't even gonna know what's gonna happen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
Oh.
forgot. I'm
No,
so,
no, no. You
so
don't
sorry.
actually
No,
miss
no,
on.
no, 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 no. I don't actually. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. Pfizer's sound.
Turn off my visor.
Turn off sound.
Quit
You know what,
visor.
Sean, this game's sound design is awful. I want you to turn the sound off, actually. It'll make the experience much better.
You know, that should have been our fix to start with. We should have just played the last stream, but muted it.
It has completely uncompressed music, Sean. Of course, only the music is uncompressed, nothing else.
What are you saying to me?
I was making a really stupid comment about how Titanfall 2 has always perplexed me. Titanfall 1 and 2 have completely uncompressed audio files. That game is like actually 20% game and like 80% audio file.
Yeah. I mean, this is like an open conversation that people have been having for a while now, right? It's like, do games need to be 100 gigabytes? Can we maybe do something about that, or no? Okay. The thing that gets me about it is that most people don't play with headphones good enough to even notice the difference between compressed and uncompressed audio anyway. Like,
Yeah.
people are not going to be able to tell. The handful of people who could tell will maybe probably not even appreciate it because they're not looking for it.
That's my whole thing too. Sometimes, though, like I will say, with my broken audio setup, as frequently broken as it has been in the past, I could tell that I was depriving myself of a certain level of quality of audio that I definitely needed, that I didn't know I didn't have.
Is like, that's sort of my whole point, is that most people play with dog shit audio because most people have dog shit headphones or dog shit speakers, or most people just put dog shit directly into their ears.
I put dog shit directly into my ears for years and liked it. I even had arguments of like, but the music probably sounds different and thus is more unique.
Ew.
Because I guess I was coping.
Yeah, that is some heavy cope. That cope could suffocate a person.
Sean, I drink the coke. You should know me at this point.
You drink the coke.
I drink the coke. I spill my drink.
Alright, we've seen the intro now. We talked over all of it, but now we know what happened.
Listen, they probably saw it. Guys, if you want to see us actually engage with the intro of this game, go watch the last content warning.
Don't you dare tell them that. How could you?
Oh, no.
How could you betray me in this way?
Don't worry about what just happened. Nobody saw that. I lost control. I lost control.
You lost control of your senses.
Uh-huh. I mean, chat kind of lost control of their senses for a second there, but it was my bad. Sean, what is that thing? How do you engage with this video? How do you read the DNA of the door? I love the scanning effect in this game, actually.
Unable to interface with door control system. Cannot translate alien text.
There was more, buddy. It had an A button.
Oh, I thought I hit A. Oh no, I just let go. I hit A and let go. To access door controls, you will need to update or translate her files. Neat.
Sean, can we talk about my favorite Wind Waker picture on the internet, which is hit A to let go?
I mean, I've had that as one of my desktop wallpapers for many years.
As have I.
Just such a close-up zoom in of Link's face grundle.
Uh-huh. Just
there's no other way to describe that.
Now drink this in, Sean. Drink it in.
I'm among the crates. Yes?
I genuinely love the update they did to the scanning effect. It makes it a little bit easier to tell what's scannable and what's been scanned, and it's just a good effect. Like, I love how everything glows. Terminated bioform scan complete. Context genome match splinter. Codex genome splinter. Source of termination. Inhalation of industrial grade pesticide.
Ooh.
Toxic elements still present in local atmosphere. Don't take your helmet off. Maintain suit lockdown for effective life support. You will die.
Yeah, I just did, bud. Thanks, game. This was before context-sensitive tutorials were a thing.
Object scan complete. This is a Galactic Federation crate. These storage units are known for their complex lock systems. Destroy them to discover their contents.
I like how it's like, these are known for their complex lock systems. Unfortunately,
Blow
shoot
them up. Yeah. Blow them up to open up their insides.
Some real lock-picking lawyer shit there.
I mean, what is the human body but just a really well-locked box?
But, excuse me?
What? Huh?
There we go. That one did it.
Object scan complete. This is the Heavy Galactic Federation crate. These storage units are durable. Only heavy weapons and explosives can damage them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you might even have a big bomb. That ain't heavy explosives, that's light explosives.
It said heavy
baby.
weaponry and explosives, and that is a classic ambiguous English syntax as to whether the explosives need to be heavy or not.
Well, you have to understand the translation, the localization from Texas is rough. Sean.
Uh-huh. We don't speak Texan. We need to get Jackson in here.
He's the only one who understands now. Object scan complete. Wait, I read the last one.
Did you?
Yes.
Device is part of a ventilation system converted to dispense pesticide. System is still active. Pesticide supply at 13% and dropping.
And it will never drop below for 13%, no matter what. That egg's on fire.
Cocoon.
You don't want
It's
to learn
an
about
egg.
the egg?
Hey,
You don't want to learn about the egg?
sorry. For some reason, the mechanism for scanning things is defeating me.
Object scan complete. Object is composed of nutrient-grade biomatter protected by thick exobarrier and tensile webbing. Possible source of nourishment for local bioforms. Bioforms.
Bye, form. Come back next time, form.
Bioform. See, I was gonna just make a joke about.
All
it's
these
not.
glittering rubies.
Honestly, I love the atmosphere of this intro.
Yeah.
It's really fun and very it just sets an already more steeped but very different tone than even the first game. It's nice. Ah, jeez.
Research? Bastard.
Mechanism Mach 6 gate, armored defense system. This gate is used with armored security locks. The locks must be neutralized for the gate to operate. The gate is durable, resistant to all but the most potent explosives.
Actually, I want to check something. Scan that again and go to the end and hit start. I think there's even more information.
Oh, yeah, what the hell? Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I can look at it.
You
I
can
can do a
look at
Resident
it.
Evil on it.
Honestly, that might be a good thing if you want to just skip through it all, because you want to know what I was running into when we were playing, Sean? My finger would get tired holding the button.
Yeah, that's fair.
Object scan complete. This is an armored security lock. Lock armor disengaged. Unable to bypass lock security. Destroy lock to advance. Wow, so cold. You like how into the Metroid Dread? The thing that Samus said also make her sound like cool badass and she's speaking Chozo?
What?
'Cause I did. I have a headcanon that when in Metroid Dread they make Samus talk as fan service to make her sound not as lame as possible. And hey, I liked it, but...
The creature was hit by an unusual amount of weapon fire, more than necessary to kill it. Marines are not prone to such overkill. But we know who is!
Samus?
Oh, I need to... Samus, that's correct. You did it.
Aw, dude, I was just joking. I was joking. No!
Genuinely, though, is the volume okay?
Yeah, the volume's fine on my end.
Okay, cool.
I'm not deaf. Chat, yell at us if you're deaf. See, Sean, this is where it all began with stuff like this. That the default, well,
Yeah,
Theta's deaf.
seemingly.
You gotta turn the audio off. Theta isn't getting anything out of this.
Well. Theta, have you tried inserting, what did I say earlier, dog shit directly into your ears?
Yeah. Scan complete. This is a converted cargo pod gate. This gate was once part of a starship cargo bay. It has been modified for security purposes. It will move when a nearby panel is scanned.
Aw, dang,
Oh.
Theta. That's why you gotta stop putting dog shit in your ears. What if I told you?
We tell them every time. They never listen, Sean, because they're dog shit in their ears. Wonderful.
So a nearby panel. I didn't see a nearby panel.
Also, look at the resolution on everything. They really did a good job of like sharpening all the models and everything too. And the models still looked really good in the first game. I think this game looks crisp as hell. Especially the morph ball. I really like the morph ball in this game.
Yeah, I mean, it looks nice. I like the little visual effects that they have for the morph ball, for the transitions, and for the rolling. They're nice.
To get stream ads for Metroid Prime 2, I looked up as many pictures as I could find of depictions of what Samus does in her morph ball, and I think I found the one for today was one of my favorites, which is her just underneath one of those heated tables, one of those Japanese heated tables inside her morph ball.
Yeah.
How's she fit in there? I believe in you, Sean.
I have the dumb, so
I'll give
this
you...
is a good sign. No.
No.
Don't
'Cause
you
I will-
fucking...
The hint I'll give you is there's a hint in that hallway.
Hey, I didn't blow up all the boxes it told me to blow up. Twitter does inject dog shit directly into your veins, that is true.
That's why I try not to engage with Twitter as much as possible, except for maybe the few mutuals that I have, and that's it. I only engage with whatever they're fucking talking about. God. I do not touch that thing with a
Ah, here we go.
10-foot pole. Moving gate to open position. There it goes.
Whee!
A map. Downloaded the map. Whoa. Whoa.
What the fuck is happening?
Whoa. You're downloading the map, Sean.
What the hell?
That's what it looks like when you download the map. Dude, this game was really progressive. It had HD resolution every now and then.
Seemingly. I don't have the emulator set to do anything weird, and I didn't get like any kind of HD mod or anything. This is just
No. That's working
what this
as
game looks
intended.
like, I guess.
That's working as intended, Sean. It is intrigued.
Interesting. Tell me more. Oh, I can't scan these, huh? I can only kill them.
Yeah, you can blow up the
Okay.
eggs, but you can't learn more about them, Sean. What do you want to know about the eggs so bad?
Well, I want to know if they're where all of these spiders come from.
Have you ever heard of environmental storytelling? You just want the game to tell you everything.
Whoa. That's cool.
Welcome to the start of the second game that said, hey, the first game was already pretty intense. Now buckle up. This game is way scarier.
Mm-hmm.
It is not, Hunter. This is the original GameCube version.
I mean, I do have it upscaled to 2x resolution, but that's it. It is otherwise the original, pure and simple.
I can't believe this man doesn't want to learn about any of the things he's shooting. He just wants to kill the bloodlust.
The game taught me that I can't learn about the eggs.
Uh-huh. Actually, I like the little meters on the side. That also gives you some good perspective on like, oh, okay, this is how. If you're like looking at 100%.
I don't know shit about Aether.
Yeah. Worker Splinter drone of the Splinter Hive. Oh god, my body. Didn't like what I did. Low threat target. Generates webbing for use in its duties.
Its duties? What are its duties? Terminated bioform scan complete. Codex genome match. Standard human. Source of fatal wounds. Galactic Federation assault weapon. Trooper was, in all likelihood, killed by friendly fire. Whether it was an accident or not remains to be seen.
That's right. This rated T game just straight up has corpses.
Yeah, pretty quick off the gate, too. I mean, so did the other one.
Oh, that's fair.
Technically, they were alien corpses in the last one.
Nobody cares about alien corpses and how they get mutilated.
Totally indistinguishable from a human.
Definitely. Sean, what fucking humans are you meeting that they look like space pirates?
They have suits on.
Oh, cosplayers, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Terminated bioform scan complete. Codex genome match, standard human. Scans indicate this trooper died of cardiac arrest. Chemical levels in body suggests a state of extreme fear at time of death.
Literally died of being too scary.
Literally died of pooping his pants. Also, you monster.
No, that's called dysentery.
There was more to read about the spooky spider.
What?
Go on. You didn't
What are you
hit
talking
A.
about?
I think so. Unless I'm crazy. Okay,
What?
you do. Maybe I'm crazy.
This guy?
Yeah. Pretty sure there was
This
more.
guy?
Yeah. Oh,
That's my
never
target.
mind.
Inherent webbing. What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, maybe now try hitting start on them. I'm sorry, Sean.
I'm gonna lose it. How do I get to my log?
Logbook.
Hit A. That would be helpful.
Aether.
Aether, ground, tunnel prowlers. Jesus Christ, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, they
okay.
did move it. I was like, the creatures are this way. I knew something was different.
Weird. Huh. Okay.
The
The worker splinter is bred for service, not combat. It spends its time collecting foodstuffs and raw material for the hive. A layer of mucus helps to protect the creature from the toxins and chemicals it works with. They can generate a sturdy, pliable webbing, useful in travel throughout the hive.
I feel like this was a measure for them. Like, there was a certain level of I could see there being some technological restriction to having the logbook the way it was before, and this was their way of being able to add more so they could make the logs more in depth, which I actually kind of like.
Can I say, it's a good thing that you can open directly to the thing, because holy cow, this is a nightmare of nested menus.
Uh-huh.
That is so far.
Sean, but they glow for the ones you haven't read yet, which I think is
So
also
many
really
sub-menus.
nice. It's like a real computer, Sean.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I think this was you.
What was it? I just read.
Cause of death difficult to determine. Digestive fluid present within armor. Subject is being broken down into simpler matter for consumption by local predators.
Terminated bioform scan complete. Codex genome match, standard human. Cause of death, excessive blunt trauma to numerous critical points. Bioscan results indicate that there were at least 30 individual attackers involved in this trooper's demise.
I really do have to give them credit for like how it was like, what can we get away with? This is pretty close to the bar between T and M, I would say, even back then.
There's no blood, so it's fine.
There's no blood.
They don't have faces.
There's
Look.
no. They have ragdoll physics.
I did not expect it to react.
No, I really. Well,
Yes.
yeah, Sean, it's fire.
Well, it's a video game. You don't ever know.
You use the morph ball to get through small areas. Use the morph ball. Wow. You know, we made fun of the space pirates for not doing a good job of. Whoa. Oh, hey, dude. GSGTC Bennett, not Bennett.
Bennett.
Private Bennett.
Where are you seeing that? Oh, there.
On the
I
right.
see.
A new lore entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Galactic Federation Marine Corps Personnel Log Entry GSGTC Bennett. Data transferred to your logbook for further review. There's something wrong with the log systems in this section. They've failed twice, locking us out until someone came along to let us in. If it happens again while we're playing bait for those things, well, at least we'll go out fighting instead of hiding in the control area.
Oh, this is just like Dawn of the Dead.
Uh-huh.
Or Day of the Dead? Sorry, Day of the Dead.
This is just like Evil Dead. Security panel offline, unable to access gate controls.
Ag, bam it.
Ag bam it. It's a powered door. It's a round door.
It's a big door.
Another corpse. This feels also very inspired by Halo as well. I love this.
Yeah.
B. Reeves. Galactic Federation Marine B. Reeves. Get me in there. Get me in there. I don't like this plan. This hive is a small portion of a larger network. There may be dozens of hive systems like this across the planet, and they may all be linked. Destroying this one may buy us time, but it may also provoke the other hives into attacking. This is why you don't make your bases inside of giant alien bug hives.
They didn't know.
Haven't they
You didn't
seen...
know where the bug hive is until you're already in there.
Haven't they seen aliens, sorry.
No, it's lost media in this timeline.
Gotcha.
The aliens destroyed it.
I knew it. Subterfuge.
Bioscan complete. Galactic Federation Trooper. 0 life signs. Trooper's armor computer heavily damaged. Unable to recover log entries.
I also like that it immediately tells you if there are redundant ones. That's nice too.
Yeah.
Look at him, isn't he fun?
He's cute.
I love him. They're one of my
crawl in his
favorites.
mouth.
Oh no, that's not where the ball goes.
He is play fetch.
Yeah, he is. His mouth is very orb.
It is
Like-
ball shaped.
It is ball shaped. Bioscans complete. Unknown bioform. 0 life signs. Scans indicate target was recently terminated. 242 wounds from trooper high energy weapons detected.
That's a lot of bullets.
That's a lot
I don't
of
think I can
bullets.
shoot that many bullets.
In all honesty, these guys give kind of the same energy as the Heck Divers in how they're both equally as gung-ho as they are feeble.
Security breach. Multiple areas. All units to full alert. Command and control center compromised. Repel invading hostiles at all costs. All units cleared to engage.
And the music in this section is also really, really good. Sean, can you see where I kind of incepted some of my inspiration for at least portions of the music that I made last Halloween? A lot of it is just Metroid Prime. They got spooky jams in these games. They're good.
Yeah.
I really... Ooh, God, I love that effect. It's so good. Put him down! Little did you know, there's ceiling,
My worst nemesis.
It is your worst nemesis. The ceiling monster. They got the ceiling barnacles.
Mm-hmm. What's funny is I don't have a problem with them in Half-Life. I think it's just the pace of content warning, like, I'm not being careful.
It also doesn't help that they're kind of well obscured. They're like invisible in that fucking game. You cannot see their tongues.
Mm-hmm.
Engineering status log D Senge.
Yeah, Senge.
I've installed one of the ship's reserve power cells here. It's holding so far, but too much activity could knock it offline. I hope we don't come to that. I hope we don't come to that. Is that not what it said? God bless you.
Well, it is what it said. I like the designs of these guys. They're cool looking.
Yeah. Dude, I think you'll really love the creature design in this game, Sean. It's really good.
Terminated bioform scan complete. Codex genome match splinter. Source of termination, blunt trauma to critical areas. Evidence suggests these bioforms were eliminated in close combat by unarmed troopers.
Ah, dude, they stepped on them
Twitch
until they
died.
were dead.
Well, I'm glad Twitch is alive again for you, Theta.
Well, we're glad you're alive too, buddy.
Just a big red box for me to shoot, I assume.
Maybe. What does your computer have to say? Wow, if you would have done that, you and Jackson both would have proven that you're better at Metroid than I am for just being able to do things that I would have never have thought to do and pulled them off. Well, this is where you live now. Welcome home.
Thank you. It's like being greeted with a big warm hug.
Uh-huh. I bet
A
that
binding
actually
hug.
I bet that feels great, honestly. Well, you should have scanned it before, Sean.
Well, no, I can still scan it.
Yeah, but it's not important anymore. Incapable of receiving power, unable to restore control functions. I can't believe you broke it, man.
I broke it. I shouldn't have hit it with a fucking bomb, I guess.
Oh, no, Theta. I was just talking about the fact that he tried to jump into it, turn into ball midair, and then turn it on.
It seemed fun.
Targets were terminated by a variety of trooper weapons. Unknown biochemical residue unknown biochemical present on exoskeletons. Further research recommended.
Well, get me my lab. Let's take them in.
Uh-oh. Hello.
Ah,
Sean, but
zombie.
they're humans! They're just like you! You can't fight humans! Did you know you had a gun in this game?
No, this is a horror game. You don't get weapons. This is like Amnesia.
I can't even believe you're not even gonna learn about them.
Well, I am. I was hoping I could get to a relatively safe space like this. See? They can't shoot me from here.
Probably.
Probably.
I don't know if you also can scan the— oh, hey! Dark Trooper!
And you doubted.
Dark Trooper. Deceased GF soldier. Bioscans
Deceased girlfriend.
Uh-huh. Rip. This is what happens, man. God. This
Also,
is
Dark
why—
Trooper is a Star Wars Dark Forces thing.
Kind of. I mean, Dark Troopers are scary in Star Wars, okay? They're fucking terrifying. Bioscans indicate terminated life signs in this trooper and the presence of an unknown biomass. Bioscans indicate terminated life signs in this trooper and the presence of an unknown biomass with parasitic tendencies. Though the trooper's armor has been compromised, the bulk of it remains intact. Weapon systems remain fully online as well. Full parasitic fusion has yet to be obtained, resulting in low agility and response time. I do love that you can zoom in on them. I'm so glad that you've done that. But they're people, just like you and me. You can't harm them.
Yeah, and I won't.
Uh-oh, you're gonna let them in. Oh no! Oh my god,
They
there's
were
actually
in
quite a
all
few of them.
along.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, I just need to get by. Nothing to scan in that room, was there? Nah.
Nope, that's it. Music done. You're safe now, probably.
See, it was fine. They're friendly.
Or something. What could possibly... Man, they were just having a bad nap.
Oh, I have double jump.
For now...
Yeah, I mean, I figured.
I mean, spoilers!
We all know the drill.
Spoilers.
I knew when it gave me spider ball and bombs and all that other shit right out of the gate that we were
Sean,
in for
what the
this.
fuck is that?
You didn't tell me this was Metroid Fusion.
Uh-huh. I spoiled you. Whoa. What the...
Me too, me too.
You...
Are you gonna get mad every time I don't immediately scan something?
No!
Scan complete. Unknown dimensional anomaly. Anomaly seems to be a dimensional rift. Target destination unknown.
Bioscans complete. Unknown bioform. 0 life signs. Cause of death. Cardiac arrest due to electrocution. Subject was ensnared in a network of live wires leading from an active power core. I also do just love that Retro, the people at Retro were like, okay, we need to start the intro of this game. Here's a bunch of corpses. Now, how did they all die as grisly as possible?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's the same as the first one.
Yeah, I love it.
Let me in there. Oh shit, I didn't know this was Half-Life.
Mm-hmm. Welcome to hell. Welcome to actual hell.
Whoa!
I hate that Dark Samus has toes. I fucking hate that Dark Samus has toes.
Show toes.
No. You're getting a different part of our of the internet here by saying shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently that's just gonna happen in some cutscenes every now and then, I guess. She needed to be in HD, dude. This game is that. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay. So
Now,
we're back.
I think you'll appreciate it this time because it is A, shorter, B, a little bit more contextualized, and C, you didn't even really have that much to begin with.
Oh, yeah. Well, this did the thing that I wanted, which is that, like, it doesn't super strong-arm the tutorial, like...
Mm-hmm.
You're not,
stolen!
Like, mm-hmm. See, like, I didn't even know I had the grapple beam. Or power bombs, for that matter. Or missiles. That's all stuff that I didn't have to even use.
Didn't know you had the morph ball. What are you going to do? But no, I think this game does a better job of the here's all your toys, now take it away. It's shorter. It doesn't try to showcase them. It just gives them to you, so that way it feels better contextualized. And now you're like, oh, they stole my shit.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Darn it, it's made out of tectonic plates. Whatever will you do? Sean, you know that Metroid can't crouch. You couldn't even do anything, even if you wanted to.
I found it.
Oh wait, my bad. You can't. Metroid can crouch.
Yeah, you actually don't ever lose, Ball.
I actually kind of like that.
Excuse me, sirs.
I also, man, we should do Dread at some point, because I also like the prank that Dread pulls on you to a certain extent about how the game is like. I like that the game is like, hey, we know that like the Morph Ball is the first thing you get in like every single one of these games. Don't have the Morph Ball for like a good solid 4 hours of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think that's a pretty. I do want to stream Dread because I like Dread. I like a lot that Dread does. I just think it's disappointing as a Metroid game, but I still really like it as a as a game and as a Metroid game for a lot of the lip service it pays to its previous games.
I didn't know Ball could jump.
Ball can kind of jump. Ball can kind of orb up slopes a little bit. Oh, there's a corpse on top of that box.
The fuck?
Local save beacon is active. Press Z
Is that
to
this
get
game's
your
hint
hint.
system?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not gonna go away unless you
It'll
hit Z.
never go away. Why does it even make me press the button?
You can do that. I like that it's like, hey, there's a save there, and you're
Yeah,
like,
cool, thank you. Very helpful.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'd love to get in there too, buddy.
I'm just gonna trust that this will probably be fine. Everybody... Wait. Where even would this setting be?
What setting are you looking for?
Well, the first game had a setting to turn off the hint system.
Controls,
maybe?
No. No.
Does this game not have that option
it definitely
anymore?
does. Hit B. I think you went too far in. No, options? Display? It might be under display.
No.
It definitely has a way to turn them off.
What does it mean, Y key?
Oh, visors. Try visors.
Tried.
Hint system.
Hint system. Here.
That is a very weird place to put it, but
I mean, I don't know where you would put it with the way that they've categorized these. It makes more sense than anything else.
They're trying to make it realistic, like it's a computer. It's not a video game, Sean. You're in Samus for real. Samus is a real person. You can't convince me otherwise. And I do want her to be my girlfriend.
She's way out of your league, I'm sorry. This is
Listen.
this is classic your waifu doesn't love you territory.
But Sean, you and everyone else has told me that I'm practically a bird. She's not gonna meet another Chozo. I'm the closest shot she has.
Interesting.
Why can't you be on my side? Oopsie. Oopsie.
Oopsie daisies.
The elevator will now move.
So yeah, bear with me, y'all, if I am slow and stupid. I have not played this game before, and I am gonna play without hints, at least for the time being, so we'll see how it goes.
That might be like the best way to handle that.
this series. I know what I'm doing. Teddy, you can scream all you want. I don't even... The screaming is like medicine for my ears.
Yeah, Sean, you said
I've been
it.
friends with Ari long enough to not be bothered by the screaming. When are we
You've
gonna
been
get that fool
friends-
on a stream again?
I don't know. I miss the boys. Ari and Lauren, I hope they are okay. I hope they can join soon. You've got friends.
I like that the little bugs follow you. That's really
They love
cute.
you.
That's cute. I didn't know that this was Pikmin.
Dude, I think you'll love the environment design of this game. Like I said, it's like Metroid Prime 1 was them being asked to make a Metroid game in 3D, so they're like, okay, let's take all the things everyone knows about Metroid and make a first-person game out of it. And this game is like, okay, now how do we make a Metroid game in our vision? Like, I think that's something really cool. Like, there's nothing like anything in the rest of the series that's in this game, in my opinion. Friends! Oh, they're violent!
Violent friends.
Can't believe you would kill those violent friends without at least learning their names.
Oh, are those not the same ones?
Nope, they're different. You'll find more.
I have one.
This is a new friend.
Green Kraly, omnivorous hunter-gatherer. Simple-minded creature patrols turf in search of nourishment. Low threat index, avoid physical contact. The cousin of the dimensional shifting Kraly, the green Kraly spends its days roaming in search of food. A genetic defect prevents its back crystal from harnessing energy into opening warp portals. It is doubtful the green Kraly misses this ability. Okay.
I love reading that without context for literally anything. Just like, huh?
Morphology destroyed.
Destroyed splinter cocoon, compromised hibernation structure. This cocoon has been heavily damaged. Only remnants of the cocoon shell remain.
Only remnants of cocoon remain.
You like the wings on this door?
Not door wings. This is a secure galactic crate. These crates are made of the strongest metals in the cosmos. Whoa! Why would you use that for crates? That's such a We make crates out of like plywood.
Sean,
can you imagine if our crates were made out of like, I don't know, fucking. What's a really hard metal? Harder than steel? I don't know metal.
Titanium?
See, I was gonna guess titanium, but I guess I'm just dumb.
You got unobtainium, Sean.
Yeah, unobtainium. Imagine if we made crates out of unobtainium.
Theta, I know there's a delay to the stream, so we said that at the same time, you motherfucker. Mark II bridge. This bridge is durable, but often locks in place, leading the Marines to call for a new design.
What could I possibly need to learn more about this?
You don't know. This bridge is durable, but often locks in place, leading the Marines to call for a new design. I didn't get that first one. Within 8 cycles.
It should enter service within the next 8 cycles.
I like that the thing you learned about that bridge is, this is a bridge they use. It kinda sucks eggs.
They hate it and they want to get rid of it. Unable to interface with this door control system. Cannot translate alien text. Okay. I can't scan the wings I see. Boop, 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 feed and happy. I'm not supposed to touch you.
Don't touch him. Ah, see, look. He's just minding his. He's
You loved
simple-minded.
it! What a good boy!
Oh, he actually kind of hurts.
Yeah.
He actually kind of hurts.
I mean, they weren't kidding around with us.
Like they're cats.
Destroy locks.
Destroy locks. Shoot the eyes.
Whoops.
It does make me wonder if this game was like contemporary to Resident Evil 4. I wonder which one came first, or if they developed independently of each other. I mean, they probably developed independently of each other. I find the in-place aiming system to be a very strange artifact of this time.
Yeah. I mean, this game still has the, like, N64 era resetting to center when you let go of the stick thing, so we were figuring things out still.
Personal log entry of PFC M. Veroni.
Veroni Baboni.
I think Haley's losing it. He talks to himself all the time, and he won't sleep. He almost shot me on the watch the other night.
He almost shot my watch right off.
How am I supposed to tell time? There's only 48 hours in this fucking planet. I think he thought I was one of those things. talked to the doc about taking him off the line, and he told me we need all the help we can get. That's true, but if he goes berserk and kills a bunch of us, that won't be very helpful. Everyone is doing A-okay, Sean, especially this guy.
This guy in particular is really having a great time.
He looks so comfy. Look, he's just sleeping.
He's reclined. He's got a pillow. He's great. Honestly, I'm envious.
His blanket must feel just the coziest.
It's a weighted blanket. Everyone loves those.
He can't even move. It's a sack. It's a nutrient grade sack.
I know what that is. Oh, hi. Sorry.
You've read about nutrient sacks. Don't hurt your friends.
I didn't mean to. It was an accident.
Hurt your friends. It was an accident?
Statue's motivator unit is functional, but requires power to operate. The power beam can't energize the statue. Seek an alternate energy source.
Think a way to motivate this statue. Motivate your statue, Sean. Find creative ways to motivate your statue.
Creative motivation sounds like a euphemism for torture.
Why would you say that, Sean?
Just torture this button until it concedes.
Predators!
Redditor?
Wait, did I do the last? I thought I did the last log. You did do this one.
Okay. In other news, remember when I was so angry about last week? I think I'm ready to channel that energy into something productive. Ooh.
Do it. Do it, thing. Do it. Beat up whatever thing is having to be done. Punch it right in the dick.
Splinters are aggressive and dangerous in numbers. Their light armor is no match for your weapons, however. When it isn't hunting, a splinter would secrete a protective cocoon around itself and enter a state of hibernation. Localized seismic disturbances will awaken the splinter, triggering a state of blood frenzy in the process. While in this state, a splinter emits pheromones that trigger frenzy in all nearby splinters. Disturbing a pack of sleeping splinters is not advisable.
I already
They're heavily foreshadowing the earthquake or whatever that's going to wake all those cocoons up later.
Maybe?
I don't have a red gun for this door.
You don't have red gun. Also, thank you for the Neko Koneko. Way to put the Neko Koneko. I still can't get over the line of Sakaki saying it is the father and everyone being just like, what? And then they move on. Darn.
All systems are offline.
Blast shield.
Blast shield.
A missile blast.
Invulnerable to most weapons. The fuck?
You might be able to... Sean, if you're careful, you might be able to get the eggs. Nope. Too aggressive. Too aggressive.
Oh, is this the blood frenzy?
That's the blood frenzy.
Wow, that didn't live up to the name.
Listen, Sean, you've got a powered suit of armor. You're not a regular Marine. They got killed by these things. You saw what they were working with. They got a dinky machine gun. Ah, beans.
Beans, the crane is evil.
Ah, beans, the crane is evil.
I've done it.
I do love the writing in the first game for a lot of the logs, but they really do a lot to add to the prose in this game, I think. I think that the writing also takes a step up in a lot of ways, because they kind of open up with the logbooks and the system being a lot more in-depth. Welcome to back here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the hell? What is this?
I've never been back here.
I'm here to show you all the nooks and crannies of this game.
You've played a Metroidvania.
I'm a consummate explorer. I was about to say, I'm a consummate explorer, and I can't get out.
Uh-huh. Help me, help me.
Help.
I found a way to get in, not a way to get out. Come on now, you know my skills. They know me for being able to get into things, not out of things. Come on now.
You hired me to get in, I'm hiring you to get me out.
Honestly, the business strategy isn't very good. It's actually quite uncost effective. Also, how are you liking this bop, though?
Pretty good. It's a bop.
Want to know what it really makes me think of for some reason? It really makes me think of games like GoldenEye for some reason, or like rare N64 games, or like Perfect Dark.
Interesting. I don't get that vibe at all.
Some gates.
Some gates.
No! You woke the boys! They were going to the blood frenzy. I do. You know, it's funny that you picked up on that. I also remember being like, so what's the blood frenzy? That sounds scary.
They really hype it up.
Hey, maybe that's just them writing really good. Maybe that's you got hyped off of them saying that. That just goes to show how much they've stepped up a lot of the writing about the creatures. I think the creature writing, like the logbooks, is really, really solid for that.
Automated distress signal. Adjusting transmitter for optimal performance. Yeah, just this transmitter. That's my problem. Is this transmitter is all out of alignment.
There it goes. Now you can call for help.
Wow, that is a needle that could stab you. Are we gonna stab Kraid with this satellite?
Ah.
Oh, hi, I didn't notice you.
You fucked up.
I fucked up?
Oh, did you not see what it said?
I was too busy thinking about stabbing Kraid with an antenna.
It said transmission was interrupted by the atmosphere. I like this as like, I don't think there's any reason to do that. I think it's purely optional. It does nothing.
Bruta.
Not Bruda. Not Private First Class El Bruda.
We'll make our stand here. The engineer tells me there's no way we'll get the ship's engines online. An atmospheric interference is scrambling our distress beacon. If anybody reads this, know that we did our duty and fought well.
Man, what a hostile environment. I mean, I do love the way that they handle the Galactic Marines. It is very Aliens, but it's like the same reason why I geeked out when I saw this, is it just made me think of, oh no! No,
My boys!
You tried to go backwards and they set a trap for you. They're learning.
This isn't backwards. This is forwards.
Oh, that is
Because this is the
forwards.
thing I scanned from through the gate.
Yeah, you're right. My bad.
You
They did set a trap for you. Hey, you just called me a deliciously toasted sandwich, and I appreciate that. Bioscan complete. Durable platform adapted. Durable plant form adapted to low light environment. The presence of a plant container suggests that it was placed here for decoration, possibly by local sentients. Look at how decorative it is. Wouldn't you have this in your house?
Yeah.
I'd have that in my house.
I would probably put it in a less ugly container, but that's just me.
You'd get an ornate plate for it.
I would get an ornate plate as made famous by Morrowind. Oh. Energy.
Oh, it's 10 health.
That's not a creature at all.
Growler class turret.
Automated defense system. Lightly armored for gun used for point defense. Fast targets can evade its tracking system.
Lightly armored for gun use. I like the weird rotating thing on the top, though as a kid I got confused. I used to think that that was the barrel, and I was like,
It really looks like it is one.
it looks like a Gatling gun, but in reality the gun is like the big boxy thing on the bottom.
Maybe that's the eye. Maybe that's the sensor.
I mean, it's a neat idea for a sensor.
Yeah. The GM42 Growler class turret is a dated design, though still quite effective as a point defense system. It is lightly armored, and fast-moving targets can evade its tracking system. Several copies of the system exist, including the Space Pirate Humility class automated turret.
Humility class, because everyone who meets it is so humiliated by it.
Mm-hmm.
Or the turret itself is humiliating.
Tunnel leads to control area.
Something.
Why did the camera turn around? There it is.
You silly, you're safe. There's a gate between you and it. You're not even in danger.
Can't shoot through that gate.
Gate may operate in an erratic fashion.
That sure is erratic. Excuse me, sir.
Sergeant Space Sergeant M. Angseth. Angseth feels like a mate, like somebody who didn't know English tried to make an English last name.
Yeah, it feels very bad coming out of the mouth.
This is ridiculous. I can outshoot half the men here, and I'm stuck on monitor duty. I didn't join up to stare at a hollow screen. This wouldn't happen to Samus Aran. She'd be out there taking care of business, not pushing buttons and sending reports.
Big man out here thinks he's Samus Aran.
Uh-huh.
I don't see you killing monsters.
You're actually dead as fuck, buddy.
You don't even have a face. Your face got taken. You didn't deserve it.
I ate his face.
You'll get your face back when you prove that you deserve it.
Justin.
Spooky
Look
vent.
at these vents, yeah. I also like how detailed the environments are in this game. You get a really crisp sense of like the environment design in this game, even compared to the first game.
Data terminal inactive, memory core damaged, unable to restore access. Oh. Requiem Pachi.
He has a human face.
Are there any Be Not Afraids in this game?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Based on the eye catch, yes.
Data cycle 07014.2. Final report GMC Task Force. Well, on patrol in the oh, go ahead. We engaged the space pirates! The enemy frigate was crippled and it crashed on the planet Aether. And they flew into the planet. We followed the pirates, but our ship was damaged by a storm and as we entered Aether's atmosphere. There they are, there they go.
There they go.
I like how compressed this FMV is.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's an intentional choice.
Upon landing, we split into 2 units, one set up for ops and the other one to do some other shit. Each unit was doing fine, no problems.
And it all went great and we got out alive.
Until they appeared. Also, what up, Kirby?
I'm digging this theme music.
You like this Halo Aliens ass scene? I fucking love this. My baby brain exploded watching this. It's so fucking good. It's so cool.
Isn't this older than Halo? These would have been, this game specifically, probably not.
No.
Halo is 2002.
Yes, and I think this was 2003, 2004?
That I'm not sure.
I can look that up. Isn't that so fucking good?
Yeah.
Oh, rescue
Oh, she did the
botch.
thing.
How did she close her eyes on the side of the visor that didn't have a hole?
She just really reached in there.
Yeah, let me get in there. Let me get in there. Ah, X-Eater. Captain A X-Eater.
I didn't know we had Pokemon in this game. I'm beginning to think it was a real bad idea coming down there. Reeves is right. That hive is just one of many. It's stupid to stir a hornet's nest, especially if you plan on sleeping under it.
And yes, Halo came out first. Like, that whole sequence, I love this game. Definitely inspired by Aliens and Halo. Because, Sean, now do you see why I'm obsessed with that scene from Halo? It's because I had two of my most formative video game memories have that trope, and that trope doesn't appear pretty much anywhere else in video games.
Yeah, that's fair.
The Anhur class is a state-of-the-art warship designated to police and defend planetary systems. This ship, the GFS Tyre, has been heavily damaged. It appears that the crew have dismantled
It appears
parts.
that the tire has been popped.
The tire has been popped as well, possibly for use as a makeshift defense system. How do you turn a tire into a defense system, Sean?
I mean, you can throw it.
You can make armor out of it.
Yeah. It's like lightning resistance. I've played video games.
Now, what do you think?
Triplet.
What do you think SPC is their rank? What is that an acronym for?
Special Paramilitary Corporal.
Triplet. You think there's 3 of them? Well, their
I mean,
last
there's
name
gotta
is... Yeah, there's gotta be at least 3. The Sarge says those splinters remind him of some killer bug he saw on another planet once. All I know is the things are fast, and take a lot to drop. Pretty soon we'll have to go to bayonets. Everyone's low on ammo, even Brode, and he's the stingiest grunt I know.
It's not nice to refer to someone as a grunt.
Haley! We heard about
Healy's
them.
Comet. I hear them everywhere. They're coming. Can't sleep ever. They'll eat me. Eat. I
Guys,
hope
this
any
game
of
was...
that went through Discord.
Oh no, it did. It was very good. This game was rated T. This is Halo for people's parents who saw that Halo was rated M and weren't allowed to have Halo.
Uh-huh.
Aw, man, I didn't catch this guy's name. Fuck.
Milligan.
Milligan?
Milligan's Island.
Blood lost the bet, so he switched watch duty with me. I figured this section is nice and safe and boring, which suits me just fine. Let those pugs guard the hot zone. Hold on. Hey,
Halt.
no! He!
I think that
Oh,
was
that
supposed
was-
to be help.
That was supposed to be
Help!
help.
Help!
Help. Ah.
Let me in.
Homer. Lieutenant Corporal
Oh, it's Brode. He's the
Policeman
stingy guy.
Brode.
Man, I hope that is the only breeding ground for these things. If there's more, we're in big trouble. Got a hard enough time taking that one out of commission. I almost ran out of ammo.
I never run out of ammo. I'm glad this guy has one personality trait and that it's his ammo management.
I mean, you know what? The fact that they swing with it makes it better, honestly.
Personal weapon systems. The crate uses a heavy force required to eliminate the crate.
Eliminate the crate. All
Eliminate
crate
the
forces
crate.
must be eliminated.
Eliminate.
I'm
the
reading
crate.
red on crate forces.
Dude, how are they even supposed to fly this? Look at this cockpit. Can't even see out of the dang thing.
So all the TVs are off.
Exeter's commanding officer.
Starling.
Pilot.
That's the name of my favorite character from
From?
Silence of the Lambs.
I didn't know you've seen Silence of the Lambs. This is a really good movie.
Silence of the Lambs is one of my favorite movies.
I watched it with my parents. I did enjoy it. It's just really good. But I definitely feel like I feel like I haven't seen it in a long time. I need to rewatch it. It's very, very good.
Anthony Hopkins and oh god, am I blanking on her name? She's one of my favorite actors. Who did I point out in Taxi Driver? What the fuck's her name?
I'm sorry. I don't know. The only name that came to mind, and not because it's all applicable, was Adrian Brody, and I don't know why he just appeared.
He's not in Silence of the Lambs or Taxi Driver.
What if
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster, yes. What if
Yes,
Adrian Brody played Hannibal Lecter?
Huh. I mean, he could. I think he could. But yeah, if you want to see some phenomenal acting performances, Anthony Hopkins and Jodie Foster are giving a master class in that film.
Yes, absolutely. She's also just
They're
a great
phenomenal.
character. What a fantastic protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that movie is quite upsetting. That movie goes places. Map.
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 Map, 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 map.
Map, map, map.
Map, 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 map. Death to all boxes.
Death to all boxes. You don't need that shit. You don't need that shit.
Okay. So I came from this way.
Yes.
Whoop.
Did
I
you
scan those
all the-
corpses?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you scan all the bodies on the top of the crate? I guess you did.
They're not scannable.
Okay.
They're just generic dead people.
Their names aren't important. They didn't leave a log, so they're not important.
History will not remember their sacrifice.
They don't have a name, so they can't crit. Have you heard of that?
Can't crit?
Yeah, have you heard of that trope?
No, but it sort of makes sense at face value.
There's a fun bit that I actually picked up with David playing tabletop with him is every time you give an NPC a name, that means that they now can crit because you gave them a name, so they're important enough that they have to be able to crit. Which is actually pretty good.
Object appears to be a damaged piece of power dart. Hollow projectors are offline. Combat damage appears final. Repairs are unlikely.
Wow! Fucking excuses, game devs. Can't even make a cool holo projection art piece. Have to say it's broken, and that's why it doesn't look cooler.
Well, now I want to see what a cool one looks like. Now I want to crack open a cool one.
Craney!
Do you think he was smart?
Maybe. Last night at Chow, Angsess starts talking about some bounty hunter and how she blew up a planet full of space pirates. I told her I didn't believe in fairy tales like that, and she took it personal. I just find it hard to believe that one person took out an entire space pirate base, that's all. But if she wants to believe in this Samus or Bigfoot or Santa Claus, she can. Oh my god, in the Metroid universe, Bigfoot, Santa Claus, and Samus are all canonical in existence, at least mythologically speaking.
Yeah, absolutely. Xenotech, kinetic orb cannon, fires small spherical objects at high speeds. I'm a small spherical object.
Purpose of the kinetic orb cannon is unclear. It may have been originally designed for industrial use, then converted into a combat system in later times.
I love the we don't know why this exists, but you can use it and you will use them.
Okay.
Oh. Fire. Get inside to fire the cannon.
Woo!
Yep.
Kinda doofy. Wee. Now that does look cool.
What, that visual?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the audio looked really cool.
The audio looked cool as fuck, man. Glad you noticed. Honestly, I was worried that you wouldn't even respond to how cool that audio looked.
How do you feel about the design of this spaceship?
I do like it. I like it a lot. I like the wings. I like the way the wings fold. I made fun of the cockpit, but I like the idea of like a virtual cockpit. Like they had like a little screen or something, or a blast shield that they couldn't see through. I like stuff like that.
Need a power bomb for that door. Interesting. I ain't got one of those. This one I need a missile.
So you need a missile.
A missile.
Uh-huh.
Is this backward? This is backward. Okay. Okay.
You did get the map, so I think you're supposed to be able to get the map and be like, okay, where do I go now, video game?
I'm just exploring.
He's just spluring. I gotta let the boys splur.
That's a slippy ledge you land on.
Uh-huh. You have to be careful. Samus loses her footing really easily. You gotta be careful.
Frankly, it's amazing she's made it this far without falling off a spaceship.
Uh-huh. I mean, her spaceship is... you saw the intro. She literally crashes into the planet. That intro, like, thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, why did you fly into the planet, Samus? Was that planned, or were you like, thank God I didn't fucking die?
T? T?
Yeah, I think
I don't remember
yeah.
what T is supposed to mean.
T means... I think there's a... I think
I need
there's
to
a key.
scan
Yeah.
T.
T is for...
T is translate. T is for translate.
T is for... Tell me more, Snake.
Okay, so I do...
Weirdly enough, I do think they made...
Oh, hello.
in an effort to make the map... like the actual map design more complicated, they did make the map a little bit harder to read.
That's interesting.
But it still looks nice.
There's a room I missed back here.
Secrets. I mean, I think they did that intentionally. Like, I think they were like, well, it seems I can't do anything in here. Let me check my map.
Oh, can I not get back? Control system offline.
You destroyed to advance.
Yield explosive. Okay, so I can't go back. Well, fine. I didn't want that room anyway.
Oh. You have to get inside that box somehow. Wait,
There was
did you just...
something in here that I missed, wasn't there? What's
No.
up?
Did you ever just try shooting the box? Like the big yellow box? Like with
Yellow
even
box?
like
I thought it said it needed heavy force.
That's heavy force.
That's really silly. Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah, I was like-
really...
I think we misinterpreted. I think we misread it. I think it didn't. Oh, boys. Oh, these boys are
I mean, it
different.
said heavy force. Like, it really makes it seem like you don't have the weapons to blow that up.
Dark Splinter, Darkling possessed insectoid predator.
The turtle's biggest enemy.
Yeah, the alien symbiote within the Splinter augments its strength and durability, threat levels raised. Target is host to a parasitic life form. The presence of the parasite increases the target's overall combat threat level. Concentrated weapon fire will damage the target.
I sure hope so, because I don't have many other options.
I love their design. I think these guys look so fucking cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Also, the combat, that like specific combat music is so goddamn good. It's tense. It's scary. It makes scary noises.
I'm not scared at all.
Oh, I see how it is. Big man here, never scared by no thing.
This missile door?
That's missile door. Missile.
I did it. The fuck are you?
That's a good placement of that box to teach you that missile. I wonder if that box always has missiles in it.
Maybe. Interface method unknown. Control units not present in the visible spectrum or current time space. Okay.
No, he's clogging a hole. That's not for you.
I need in that
Denny's.
hole. Denny's, get out of that hole. I don't want to.
Dude, we found him.
Pancake.
We found the Denny.
I'm the only one left. Managed to get out of the hive, but when I got to the ship, everyone was gone. Dead. I've been headed for that alien building we saw earlier. Maybe someone can help me there. Wait, something's moving down there. Hello?
Well,
Don't say
Denny's.
hello. There's aliens in here.
There's aliens everywhere. They're clearly
Let me in
hostile.
your hole, Denny's.
Oh, darn. What secrets are you holding? Bugs!
Bug.
Bug!
Bug that squawks.
Warwisp.
Warwasp.
Cunning aerial hunter. Airborne insect equipped with a venomous stinger, capable of shearing steel. Target can fire blasts of energy at foes. The war wasp rarely strays far from its hive unless it is pursuing an immediate threat. It attacks with no regard for its own survival, dive bombing its enemy with stinger extended. Fast-working toxins from the stinger can incapacitate most small organisms. If it battles foes at range, it will fire bursts of potent energy.
This bug has horns, like ram horns.
I love its design. I like how weird it is compared to the old war wasps. They do just use the sound from the first game, though.
I mean, why shouldn't they?
It is
It's
their
a new
sound.
planet. They should be different creatures.
Ah, shit, I lied, Sean. There's unoriginal content in this game. It's not completely original, my bad.
This is a storage device. Most of the materials used to make it are indigenous to Aether. It is sturdy but not indestructible. See, that's what that other shit should have said. Oops. I also can't target it.
Ah, it's a box. You can't target boxes, Sean.
It seemed agreeable to targeting. What does that sound?
I don't actually know. Oh.
It's this.
Whoa. I don't remember those moving. I do not remember those moving.
Cool looking.
I love the little moths flying around.
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah, neat.
Okay. Let's just go up to Denny's.
Yeah, that goes up to Denny's, which you can't do. You're not that.
I can't go up to Denny's.
That can't go up to Denny's. Yeah, no.
Nope. I tried.
Yeah, there's that thing, but
Don't
I'm
have a
also
bomb.
like, the secrets. The secrets are somewhere. You gotta turn it on somehow. Which means there has to be
Panel, where
panels
are you?
somewhere around here.
Panel, scan it through the floor.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Now, clearly, the indigenous people here just use an orb launcher to launch themselves for transport. Honestly,
Where stairs would have worked just fine.
I mean, isn't that... It's more cost-effective. Stairs are expensive, Sean, and they take up
I don't
space.
know that it is more cost effective because that shit's clearly got to be powered, as evidenced by the fact that it was not powered when we got there.
Yeah, but now you don't have stairs taking up that space, Sean.
That is true. There's a lot of room for empty air so that you can be fired through it.
Uh-huh. You could read about the hive if you like.
War Wasp Hive, organic domicile for insect predators. Destroying the structure will eliminate war wasps inside. Explosive weapons can damage it. War wasps require considerable amounts of sleep after a long hunt. They weave a protective hive from organic fluids they secrete themselves, then crawl inside to rest. Though safe from most predators, the hive can be damaged by explosive weapons.
You know, for all the predators that have explosive weapons.
Well, no, it's safe from explosive weapons.
Sure. No.
No, sorry, I mean it's safe from predators.
Yeah, except for the predators that use explosive weapons.
Like me.
I mean, you are a bounty hunter. And what is bounty hunter but not just a human... I'm gonna stop the thing I was about to say.
Human predator.
No!
Human predator.
Listen, I still have yet to play that beat map for Beat Saber, okay, Sean? I don't know about actual cannibals Shia LaBeouf.
Ah. See, and I was I was doing the melody from Human Centipede by or I guess it's called Red Flags by what's that guy's name?
I don't fucking know.
Tom Hardy.
Oh, well, sure.
Yeah, see, you say you don't know, but you do actually.
I do actually, I just didn't know what you were referencing, I guess. Have you checked your butthole lives rent-free in my brain?
I mean, it's a work of genius.
Uh-huh.
Get me out of here. There's a lot of Ocarina of Time-ass looking around for switches puzzles in this game.
Yeah. I forgot about that for the beginning of this game. Hey, that was kind of in the first game, too. Wait a second, was that crack scannable?
What?
Left. Yeah. That crack is scan. Oh, no, that's the dead war wasp hive.
War wives.
Destroyed war wasp hive. Comprised insect dwelling.
Nope.
Compromised insect dwelling. This hive has been heavily damaged. Only remnants of the cocoon shell remain. Who could have done that?
Wow, somebody destroyed this natural life form. What the
Bonk.
fuck? Use me.
Bonk.
Do it again, do it again.
Bonk.
Yay! Killed
Oh,
that
you killed the war wasp, yeah.
Okay, so
It sure is
Can I
making
shoot
a
that with
loud
a missile?
noise, yeah. Ooh. That's a good effect, I like that.
yeah. Bam.
That's cool. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
I also find your comparison to Ocarina of Time fascinating because, I don't know if you have or haven't, but have you seen the Game Maker's Toolkit on Metroid Prime 2? Because he does have a boss keys for Metroid Prime 1 and 2.
I'm sure I've seen it. I've seen, like, all of his videos.
Well, he compares this game a lot to, a Legend of Zelda Dungeons, for good reasons.
Interesting.
Target has been dead for 8 cycles. Trace amounts of unknown chemical present in target. It has an effect similar to mummification on dead biomatter. Further analysis required to determine chemicals' effect on living biomatter.
Well, get me in there.
There are aliens on this planet, Sean. Look at them.
He has a beard. Oh, it's chest hair. Sorry.
I love these guys' design. I think you'll really like them. They're cool.
They're cool.
Yeah,
Is that a mummified wing? I think that's a mummified wing.
maybe.
Woo!
I'll never tell. I'll never tell.
Get out of here.
You can't know my secrets yet, Sean. You must learn them for yourself. I'm showing as much restraint as I'm capable of.
And I appreciate it. And I love you.
Listen, you only yelled at me once for dogging you about not getting something. I think that's character development, Sean.
Mm-hmm. Blah, blah, blah.
You know, I think
Woo!
yeah,
The fuck rocket
dude.
port elevator?
Dude, I think you'll love the elevators in this game. They also load much
That's
faster
so
than
silly.
the first game. Hell yeah, it is. Welcome to the Great Temple, my dog. Welcome to more video game corpses.
Mm-hmm. Target has been done for 8.1 cycles. Target's size and muscle mass suggests heavy combat training. It's likely that it was a warrior of some kind. Lack of gear, armor, or weapons is curious. Perhaps they were taken by others of its kind.
Bioscan complete. Target has been dead for 8.1 cycles. Despite the presence of local animals, target corpse has not been disturbed. Scans suggest the presence of a toxic biochemical within the target. This may explain the lack of carrion feeding.
Are there animals in here?
Clearly something lives inside of those pustules. I guess they're more like lights. They're clearly like technological.
Yeah, these don't protrude from the wall.
I love this like technological temple look. Like it's like the Chozo temple on fucking crack, man.
Yeah, it's cool.
More on that later.
Hi!
Friends, they're leaving.
You're so cute! Goodbye, friends.
There they go. There they go.
What am I looking at?
A door.
Well, I don't mean the door. I don't mean the door! Structural analysis complete. Active power system cables. Oh, those are cables? Energy flow from prime generator to auxiliary system detected.
Sean, if you were thinking they were like blood vessels, what are blood vessels but the cables of the body? And God knows, that's a shitty fucking cable job that's done, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Also, oh, these cables are transparent?
Yeah.
That's why I was confused, is I didn't see the cable, I just saw the, like,
The red glow, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, spirit force. And then, no, it's electrical cables.
Hey, a save.
Oh, it's a save.
I forgot it takes
Whoa.
that long to find your first save. Jesus Christ.
Well, it takes that long if you're slow and stupid.
Ow. Well, Sean, I would have died at least once before now, so... You have that on me.
Challenging. I like this egg that you save in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you've even got little...
Yeah.
Oh, I'll scan the save. I'm sorry.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but you can. Save station. Steppin needs to save.
Caloric alloy.
Nope. I actually wasn't sure myself, honestly.
I was pretty sure it wouldn't, but I figured it would be silly of me to not at least try.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Whoa. This room is cool. This is a boss fight.
Spoilers! You weren't supposed
Frogs.
to know. Frogs from the sky. Oh, jeez. Oh, hey, you could scan them while you still got a chance before they explode. Maybe. Whoa!
Demon frogs.
They've turned into their demon form.
Mm-hmm.
God, I love the caved-in look to their face, man. It's scary.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah, these guys, the bugs in this game feel a lot more menacing than the beetles do. I love the beetles in the first game, but they seem kind of silly, and also they're just called beetles.
Mm-hmm.
This game, they tried to give as many of the wildlife as cool and weird names as possible, and I appreciate that. You really get the sense that everything here is very alien.
They also do the Half-Life Quick Lunge.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm always a fan of. Technically, I guess it's the Doom Lunge. Oh, I should scan this guy.
This one's bigger than usual. The Alpha Splinter.
Big Splinter!
Alpha Splinter. Alpha male of a war pack. Gigantic predator, very swift and strong. It uses ramming attacks to defeat its foes. Splinter war packs are dominated by the largest male. Alpha Splinters use their tremendous strength, size, and speed to subdue and kill prey, paving the way for their smaller broodlings.
Okay. Wow.
Oh boy, oh boy.
When you
Oh,
wouldn't lock
boy.
on, I don't know. Whoops. I don't know why it wouldn't lock on for a second there. Woo!
Well, this is an interesting fight. Like, it kind of teaches you how to, that some enemies will lose their lock with their attacks. I kind of like that.
I don't know why I keep trying to do that.
Ooh, you faked him.
Mm-hmm. It
I
is
thought you were going
interesting
the
that he
other
like
way.
leads the lunge a little bit.
Yeah, I like it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There are two of them, or something.
Oh no, don't let it become a ghouling.
Don't let it become a crunchling.
Uh-oh. Good instinct.
Dark Alpha Splinter, alpha male of a Darkling Warpack. Gigantic predator with symbiote enhanced strength, speed, and armor. Ah, it's just Spider-Man.
It's just
Splinter
Venom.
alpha males are the first to be targeted for Darkling possession. Dark Alpha Splinters grow in strength and durability, making them an even greater threat than normal.
I actually like this first boss. It teaches a lot, and uh-oh.
Woo! Wah! Whee!
Oh boy.
I really thought that he wouldn't be able to hit me while I was doing that.
Oh.
Nice try, dickhead.
Oh. I actually remembered losing to this boss when I was a kid and kind of crying, being like, this game is too hard.
He's a baby.
He's a baby. Got it. Ooh, he dodged.
Dodged.
Dodged. He's fast. Blood! This should have been rated M.
It's demon blood, Isaac. That's rated G for gabies.
Whoa.
I'm absorbing its essence.
orb.
The fuck are unknown technology, you know? Fair. Touch. Let me touch. At least I would like to touch.
Oh, you got a ghost.
I have to see if I can figure out this stupid widescreen glitch before the next
it's
stream.
Very odd.
Unknown item acquired. Alien technology is bonded to armor systems. Threat scan complete. No negative impact on suit performance. Hey, it's fine. You just got some alien in you. It's no big deal.
Yeah. You feel
Oh, yeah,
stronger
let me see
already.
that in my inventory. What does my
that to
alien
say?
armor do?
Uh-huh.
Well, this is just the normal Varia suit.
I like the Samus notes. She fucking suit expansions.
Missiles.
Missiles. Well, it's somewhere in there. Dude, you have a ghost in you now.
Mhm.
I guess technically speaking, there's a ghost in everyone.
That's
Unless you-
poetic. So can I translate these now? Nope. Units identified as hibernetic stasis chambers. Ooh. Life signs of hibernating bioforms within the chambers are steady. Chambers are made of a number of exotic metals. It would be quite difficult to breach them with conventional weapons. Now, according to the logic of this game, that wording means that I should shoot it.
Uh-huh. You can't. There's a wall in the way. They're safe from you. Whoa. I
Oh, okay.
love that. No. I think you saw that right. What do you think you saw?
No, it's definitely a face. It's just like, when I was jumping, it looked way more human than it is.
Uh-huh. Dude, I love that. I love that visual. I never knew they had faces. That's awesome.
Whee!
Yeah, I love how weird this game is. I think it's the thing that one of the biggest things going for it is how really genuinely weird it is.
Oh, up I go.
Well, up you go. Better hope you find some way to heal soon. What do you think the worst low health noise is? It has to be the Legend of Zelda one, right?
Yeah, it's awful. It is infamous.
There it is.
Big light. That's just like the little light I ate.
Wanna
Ooh,
be
who
the
are you?
You want to be the only character in the game?
Sure. I'll try to emulate the voice that they gave him.
There you go, Kirby! There you go!
Do not be afraid. I am Omos, Sentinel of the Luminoth. Please listen and hear of our world's peril. Long ago, a cosmic object fell to our planet, Aether, exploding with great force. A rift was torn in time and space, and a strange power flowed over the world. Where once there was one Aether, there were now two, one of light and one of shadow, each existing in its own dimension.
So it's linked to the past, okay.
Yeah.
It was the end of peace on Aether, for a new race was born that day on the Dark World, one filled with hate and terrible power. They are the Ing. The Ing are creatures of shadow and darkness, knowing nothing of peace or mercy. For decades we stood against them, yet now we lie on the verge of defeat. When Dark Aether was born, our planetary energy was divided, half for our world and half for theirs. Should one world gain control of this energy, the other will perish.
Widescreen for a second there.
Yeah, just to
that was-
emphasize the motion.
Yeah, that was Samus responding to that.
Before you arrived, the Ing had stolen a device from us, one that collects planetary energy. With it, they have weakened our planet to the verge of collapse. But fortune smiled upon us this day, for the energy transfer module is now bonded to you.
That's probably good.
With it, you can help us. Help us restore our world. You are our only hope, Samus.
How'd you know my name?
I'll never tell.
I'll never tell.
He just floats away.
Yeah, he just floats off. He doesn't fly, he just very slowly floats away.
He like bonks his head on the ceiling and has to try a couple of times to get out through the gap.
Well, he is kind of half moth.
He's a very wise moth, but he's still a moth.
We love a wise moth.
Should we fall, the Ing will look to the stars for new planets to ravage and conquer. Your species could be their next victims. The Ing have taken our energy to 3 temples on Dark Aether.
Wow, this really is linked to the past.
Find these temples and transfer the energy from them to our own. I have updated your map system with the location of another temple. There is knowledge there that can help you on your way. I have also updated your translator module. You can now access devices and doors coded with violet holograms. Many lands are now open to you. Prepare well for your journey. The Ing now know you possess the energy transfer module. They will try to recover it at all costs. Return to me once you have restored the energy to a temple. I will aid you as I can.
There he goes.
May the light of Aether shine upon you.
I love his
thank you.
design. The Luminoth are so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. That's also a nice detail that he bows to you whenever you approach. Yeah, it's the only way you know how to bow back. Umos.
Luminoth. Oh, you can read this one. I just read like a billion things.
Luminoth, Umos, indigenous sentient species of planet Aether. Subject is Umos, a sentinel of the Luminoth, guardian of a species and this sacred temple. Subject is Umos, a sentinel of the Luminoth. Scans indicate numerous beneficial abilities, including heightened reflexes, durability, psionics, and flight. Ability to generate and manipulate energy on par with that of the Chozo. Dating scans suggest an age of 2.1 centicycles. Only known active member of the species, remaining Luminoth locked in protective stasis until crisis is resolved. Wow, and you wanted to shoot those fucking stasis modules.
Look,
Those are
I
the
didn't
people
want to
you're
shoot
trying
them.
to
The game
say.
told me to.
There it is. It's the egg.
The big egg. A new research egg has been downloaded to your logbook. This is a regional energy controller. Unit regulates planetary energy in this sector and is linked to a global energy network.
However that works.
So is our understanding meant to be that this was the last temple and we just saved this planet from destruction?
Pretty much, yeah.
Energy controllers were built by the Luminoth to regulate Aether's planetary energy. Several wonders are powered by the energy controllers, including a weather control grid and a teleportation system. Ooh, get me that. When Dark Aether was born, it too had energy controllers, all linked to that world's planetary energy.
Essentially, it is a life stream conduit, which I think is kind of cool. Like, that's actually really cool that it's like technology that even predates the whole, like, the whole crisis that's going on.
Is this A button prompt telling me that I can talk to him?
Maybe.
It's kind of nerve-wracking because the A button is also the shoot button.
Uh-huh. No, it'll be fine. Sean, you just gotta trust. Samus isn't that violent just because her ability to talk is bound to the same thing that is her ability to shoot things.
Uh-huh.
The temple in Aegon's dark shadow holds what you seek. Return the missing energy before Aegon is lost forever to the Ing.
Okay.
Buckle up, Sean. I think you're in for a treat with this game because it also has some of the most unique environment designs.
Ooh.
I think. I like a lot of the environment design in this game, and it doesn't feel like a traditional, even Metroid environment at almost any point.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to read the Luminoth lore?
Luminoth lore translated. Origins. It is told that the Luminoth were not born of Aether, but of the stars. In the early days we roamed the greatness of the void, bathing in the glorious light of 1,000 stars. We met a vast number of enlightened minds, the Nkren, the Ylal, and the Chozo among them. Each of them, we found, had claimed a homeworld and formed a deep bond with it. In time, we decided to do the same.
Interesting. So you can live in... Aww, that's so cute!
I never did see. Look, it's his children. Oh, they were friends. They were baby moths. I've
That's
never
wonderful.
seen that before. Yeah, I loved that. John, you're showing me things I didn't even know was in this game. Thank you. I'm gonna save that. I really genuinely loved that.
Now kill the moths.
Nah, no. They're the children. Think of the children, later.
We trusted you.
Well, the way that they describe him, what if you like do that and the first thing he goes is like, well, I thought you were our savior, and then he just picks you up and ragdolls you against the wall and kills you instantly.
Yeah, he would kill the shit out of you. Hey, game? Oh, I have purple, sorry.
You have purple, not green, Sean.
I'm sorry, I assumed that he could translate the text in his own goddamn temple.
No, I actually kind of like the idea that he gives you like different dialects to go there, and that every area has like a different dialect that you learn. It's more implied. I think I'm reading into it that way, but I think that's what it's supposed to imply.
It is
like,
interesting that each, like, zone has its own language? Because that implies that they're, like, totally different cultures.
Yeah, kind of, actually. Dude, if there's one thing that this game does that I think you're really going to enjoy is actually how it handles things like the Luminoth. Whoa! Zappy light! How mean. Yeah,
Light fire.
Half of this game is exploring an entirely alien culture, which I think you're really going to enjoy. He's exploring multiple alien cultures, honestly.
Mechanoid. It's a
Right.
mechanoid.
It's quite durable and can fire bursts of energy in combat. The Light Flyer is an aggressive flying drone. Once loyal to the Luminoth, it will now fire a burst of energy at any living thing within range. It generates light at all times, making it somewhat easy to target.
Somewhat easy.
They did a really good job. Like, these textures look fucking great for 2004, honestly. Like, this game is beautiful.
I should actually do something about this.
They zap good enough that they're kind of annoying.
They do need to be killed.
They do.
Luckily, one shot takes them out, so that's good.
Yeah.
What did I just
got
pick up? Missiles.
You got missiles.
You've got
Yes.
missile.
Can't. What's a wall decoration, Sean? What are you gonna learn about a wall decoration? That decorates the
Well,
walls?
Maybe I can learn something about architecture. Elevator.
Yeah, I really appreciate that they've done a very good job of being like, hey, here's something that's kind of like the Chozo, but is still its own thing. Also, their like humanoid bug design has been imprinted on my brain, and I will actually admit I don't know why my brain saw them this way, but because they also describe. Okay, this is gonna sound fucking buck wild, Sean. Ignore the thing I'm about to say, because
Okay.
my
I
brain
can
is a
just
special.
mute my audio for a second if you want.
No. I don't know why I said ignore. I meant, like, don't judge me for what I'm about to say. So, for whatever reason, I know they're literally called the Piggies, but I actually imagined them as, like, small bug guys that were shaped like Luminoth. I don't know why. It's because they, like, stuck to the sides of the trees? I don't know
Yeah,
why.
well, their description is kind of. They're not just pigs, so.
Right.
Yeah, it's been long enough that I don't remember exactly how they're described, but,
Because they also kind of skitter around and stuff, like little bug guys. I always imagined them as like big cockroaches, essentially, that were shaped like the Luminoth a little bit, but like smaller, obviously. So I imagined them as dumpy little like bug dudes with maybe like a pig face, but they called them the Piggies, so you're not wrong.
Let this gateway forever protect our sacred temple. May you find enlightenment and peace.
Yeah, I think you're going to really enjoy what they do with the Luminoth, and I'm glad you picked up on that, because I vaguely remember that being an element that, yeah, you literally get different languages, cultural languages that are dependent on their region that you find them in. It's a neat piece of environmental storytelling that they don't come out and say, other than telling you that that the doors were in a language you can't read. It is kind of strange that he doesn't just give you all of the languages, but that's cool. I feel like so many things, right, like are like, oh, you have an alien race, it has a universal language because they all speak the same language. And I don't think enough even pieces of media really even consider subsections within an alien race and culture. Like, different language. How many different languages exist in human speech? You know, so that's neat. I like that. Like, human culture is not homogenous. It has similarities between them, but it's still, even in and of itself, is not homogenous. And I think that's cool. There's a very strong aspect to this game about like the different regions you go to and how they're like, they are fundamentally different groups of the same alien race. It's really cool.
okay. I gotta go.
You gotta find purple doors, and not those purple doors. That's purple crystal, not purple text. They didn't teach you how to read crystals. They taught you how to read not crystals.
I'm gonna see if I can get to this room that I missed the first time. That doesn't mean I have to go up. Uppy.
Go up that way. I also think, honestly, now that I think about it, even though it's still pretty linear, they kind of do a better job of giving you more, like, off-the-beaten paths to go, like, like, after this point. That's pretty good. Made of densium.
Okay. I guess the way is shut. Remote scan access control panel.
Well, I don't think you can make that jump yet.
No, absolutely not.
Ooh, legs too short for this jump. Legs too short for this jump. You need to get the log legs ability in Metroid. You get that later. Don't worry. You get long legs, you get super ears. Sean, what's your favorite Metroid ability? No right answers.
I really like when Samus gets the deep breaths upgrade that lets her stave off panic attacks.
Whenever she sees Ridley, because that definitely happens every single time.
Mm-hmm.
I just like, dude, my favorite is, spoilers unfortunately, but at the end of this game, you get Sephiroth's sword.
And it's
Like-
cool too because like whenever you pull it out, you get the angel wing.
Yeah,
And like
the
you would
one
think the
angel
angel wing
wing.
would just be there all the time, but no, like you specifically only have it when you have his sword out.
Exactly. It also doesn't do anything, but beyond the door are once fertile plains, now sand scorched and ruined by war. May life thrive there again one day. Oh yeah, they also do a good job of like describing a very different, distinct apocalypse that's happening in every area. J. Mev's Testament. Mees.
Were
Not
you trying to
Anakin's
get out?
mom.
What?
You get it? Because Anakin's mom was named Shmi.
Gotta be honest, it's been 2 hours and the color palette has been as unimpressive as I remembered it to be.
Wow, Theta. I love the visuals of this game. I do think
I don't
Prime is
know,
a
I
little
feel
bit
like the
more
area
stunning,
is-
but
I feel like the environment design has been pretty good so far.
Yeah.
We have spent a decent amount of time in like a brown canyon, but there's been a lot of cool stuff in the brown canyon, so like
Yeah.
what do you want to read this
Oh,
one?
yes,
I read
sorry.
the last lore.
final entry, Warrior Jafe Me.
Their army swells. Beasts and rogue machines join the ranks of the Horde, all eager to bring death to the Lumina. The Ing sent these new additions to the industrial site to do battle with me, while they watched from safety. Cowardly mongrels! My only regret in death is that I did not live to see the day of their defeat. May it come soon.
You also get like a lot of good like war testimonials in this game as well, because it's just a war. There's just a war going on, and the war is almost. You joined right when the war was about to end, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Little did they know, literally something that was completely unprecedented would fall from the sky and fuck everything up. Maybe they should have. Maybe the Ing should have tried diplomacy. They didn't try diplomacy with you, so. Secret.
I mean, the Ing knew exactly what they wanted.
Uh-huh.
The Ing wanted violence from the get.
Brown, gray, with maybe some red. I don't know. I think they add enough splashes of color that it isn't too bland. It also makes things to interact with easier to find,
Hello.
like that. Our heritage. Our search for our home took us through the cosmos. For many a great cycle we roamed, yet a place to call our own eluded us. In time, we began to despair, feeling the search was in vain. We considered remaining among the stars until a scout returned with news of a world unlike any other. When we beheld Aether for the first time, so great was her beauty that we forsook the stars forever to live upon her surface. From that day forth, the Luminath were of Aether, our blessed paradise. I also like that, I like you picking up on the fact that they were, just seemingly a completely spacefaring species beforehand, somehow. I like that. That's kind of weird. They just lived in space until they didn't.
Did they photosynthesize?
No, well, Sean, even though Maz want to photosynthesize, they definitely don't.
Well, they also don't talk and shoot weapons. Isaac. Aegon Bearer Pod, living storage units of the Luminoth. Hardy desert plant form used to store useful items. Tough epidermis can be destroyed with weapons. The Aegon Bearer Pod is a hardy desert platform, blah 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 blah. It gathers trace amounts of moisture from the air and stores it in a number of chambers throughout its body. It can hold and process this moisture for weeks if necessary.
There's also just a lot of really good flavor text, I feel like, in this game. They really upped the ante in a lot of ways. Yeah.
This looks awesome.
Try shooting it. It don't even hurt. It's a box.
Yeah. Well, I know it's a box.
I like that it like is like, oh fuck. Ah shit. Why you shoot me? Ah. Ooh, I like the light beams too. I've always liked that as a weird lighting apparatus. Humites! Humite. Photosynthetic.
They do
flying
photosynthesize.
insectoids. Oh, fuck! Relatively harmless in shadows. Powerful and invisible in the light. The Lumite thrives on light and can render itself invisible to most predators while within it. When out of the light, the creature is relatively harmless, relying on a crudely spat chunk of biomatter to defend itself. Once in the light, it can channel large amounts of solar energy into a deadly blast. I like its little
It has
feet.
solar beam.
Yeah, I like its little sucker feet. It's something about the way they move is really satisfying.
They move like they're in Dandara.
Dandara?
Yeah, it's a very cool Metroid-like game that I'm quite fond of.
Oh.
It's an indie game. You jump from wall to wall. You can't walk.
Oh, that's cool.
Target has been dead for 1.1 decacycles. Body has been badly damaged by sandstorms and heat exposure. Judging by the number of blast wounds, the target was dead long before the desert got to it. Why can't I scan grass?
Sandgrass. Sandgrass, indigenous strain of grass, adapted to desert climates. Plant requires no moisture to survive, relying exclusively on solar energy for sustenance.
Photosynthesis.
Apparently, so I'm sorry, Sean. I should have believed that everything here is a plant. Making it well adapted. Evidence of extensive mutation present, suggesting radical bioadjustments within the last centicycle. Mutation source is not natural. Plant strain was genetically engineered, possibly by the Luminoth. I like that there's just things in the environment that's like they aren't. It's just plants. It's just plants. Like not everything has to be a mechanic. I like that actually. She really had to work on that walk, huh? Slippy. The ground is slippy. It's full of sand.
What is that?
Cool is what it is. Do you like it?
I like that this tunnel is an eyeball.
Yeah.
With eyelashes and everything.
Sand bats.
That's fine. That sound is fine. Small airborne predator pack. Contact with targets can cause minor damage. Targets travel in flying swarms. They travel in packs for safety, though they are predatory in nature. Failing to find prey as groups, sandbats will often enter a feeding frenzy and attack one another in search of sustenance.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Hello.
There he is.
He's so cute.
Sand digger. Sand digger. Desert-based tunneling bioform. Extremely well armored. Targets exposed to eyes to damage this creature. Scans indicate that the sand digger has a dual brain nervous system. Both of its heads are capable of attacking, disabling, and digesting prey. It fires globs of acidic digestive fluid at prey to cripple them and begin the digestion process. It hides its very durable. It hides. It's very durable and resistant to weapons fire. Only its exposed eyes can be damaged. There he is. Look at him. Look
He's
at him.
cute. Whoa. Oh.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting. I mean, the game
Oh,
is
they died
running.
one at a. Oh.
Yep.
How did it do? Did
Closed its
swap
eye. Yep. Boy, it's not unplayable, but it definitely is distracting. We're gonna have to figure that out for next
Yeah,
week.
that is a problem.
Game can't.
It was one thing having it happen in cutscenes, but it's really
Another-
obnoxious
yeah,
in gameplay.
gameplay. I love
That's so
those
weird that it
guys.
just like started doing that. It hasn't done that at all before now.
Also, do you like that he fucking screamed and exploded?
Yeah. Hi, sir. Did you know that you break the game?
Yeah, it's because of the two eyes. It's because of the two heads. It doesn't know. It wants the one head wants to be in native aspect ratio, and the other one wants to be in high definition aspect ratio. One head sees in 4:3, while the other head sees in 16:9. This actually is a hunting tactic that disorients and confuses its prey.
That disorients and confuses itself.
Uh-huh. Now, do you think they ever have arguments on which one is the head and which one is the ass? Because it has two brains that I do believe think for each themselves.
You think that octopi limbs argue about which one is the head and which one is the ass?
Maybe they argue over which ones are the hands and which ones are the legs.
Hands and legs are the two opposite things there. That is fair.
Uh-huh.
Game has been saved.
I also don't know what they did, but they really made... It's not like they updated her model, obviously. Like, it's the same model, but something about it just seems crisper. They really made her model look crisper. I also feel like in even an era where it felt like sequels felt like they took assets and maybe tried to clean them up, but otherwise kind of like made some things less sharp. I do feel like as far as sequels go, they really stepped the bar up with this game in a lot of ways. Both visually and aesthetically.
Oh.
You're too... Oh, you're not too slow. There he goes. Look at him go.
Boop, 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 boop.
Boy,
boop,
you're playing
boop,
such a
boop,
dangerous
boop,
game.
Boop, 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 boop. Why?
I just feel like that could easily get screwed up on accident and completely mess up everything. Plants!
Blue root tree. Highly poisonous. Durable tree with venomous leaves. Is it poisonous or venomous, game? Found on several worlds and desert climate zones.
Well, clearly, if you eat them, they'll be poisonous, but if you touch them and you die, they're venomous.
Well, right. Are they just both?
We'll find out.
The blue root tree is I guess if you... Technically, all venomous things are also poisonous, because if you ingest them, like, that also is not good.
Is it? I don't know. I feel like...
If it's like...
I need to
To-
drink
to the
snake
touch,
venom
right?
to find out.
Because if it's something that has to be injected into your bloodstream, that's different. Like, you can eat that, that's fine. You don't
Well,
got
that's
blood in your
venomous.
tummy. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But you were talking about if you touch it, it hurts you, and that's different. That's different from either of them. That's
Yes, that's poisonous, because,
that's
yeah, poison
poisonous,
ivy.
yeah. Poison
Huh.
ivy, poison frog. So yeah.
Yeah. Huh. I
Blue
never
root tree
thought about
common
that.
on worlds with desert regions. I'm sorry, this specific plant is common on different planets?
Yeah, it gets
Doesn't
around,
make
buddy.
sense. Well, and
There
they're
are
looking to
literally
track
war
the
wasps
plant.
here.
The tree's leaves are highly toxic. Oh, they're toxic now. Okay.
Well, that's just Miyazaki.
That's just gamers.
Uh-huh.
Few species can ingest the leaves and live. Many of them, such as the space pirates, consider the deadly blue root leaf a delicacy. So if I touch it, it just makes my eyes hurt. Interesting.
Makes you blue.
This is the hiding mechanic. This is.
Uh-huh.
I mentioned
It
earlier
also-
that this is Amnesia: The Dark Descent. This is where you gotta go if you want to hide.
This also breaks the audio. What the hell is happening? The audio is clipping. What is happening? Guys, avert your eyes before you all lose your eyes.
Well then. Well then.
We don't worry about that. We don't worry about that.
Security gate.
Gate is
Bomb
controlled.
slot device.
Energize the bomb slot to open the gate. Missiles. Missiles. Oh, I know what's happening. Fuck. 1 second. Sean, I have to get out of your computer. It's doing that thing.
I was
like,
wondering, I wasn't gonna correct you, but I was like, I don't know what you're hearing in the audio.
Oh, you know, that's still such the. Why does. It's such a weird thing. Like, the audio just starts clipping on Parsec for me. It's the strangest thing.
Yeah, I feel like it doesn't happen to other people, or at least it doesn't happen to me.
Right. We're good.
Maybe it's my computer that does it.
Seemingly.
I like this ghost tree, though.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
It's the big blue root. Well, Sean, that's actually a little piece of that's a little piece of environmental storytelling and foreshadowing. That plant,
Storytelling.
storytelling. That plant isn't indigenous to this planet.
It's indigenous to the afterlife.
Huh?
I went back.
Ghosts, ghouls, and specters. I mean, that was a dead end.
Yeah. Well, no, there's a purple up there, though. I just need to get up to it. Oh, wait, no. Purple. It's a purple, but not a purple. It's a purple
Yeah.
purple.
It's a purple purple, not a purple purple. It's not purple reed, it's purple shoot. Sean, you can shoot purple, but that doesn't mean that the language that the purple that you're shooting is one that you can read.
That was sure words you said.
I sure did. This is my talent. This is my talent. Your legs are too short. You need longer legs.
Oh, you're back.
Oh god, and he's breaking the thing again. God. Stop. Stop.
Good, good. I love it.
So many things. One can only begin to even understand why and how and why this all works and
Beat the
doesn't.
sensitive brick.
Brickstone. It's made out of brickstone. There you go. Ah, jeez. We were trying to fly around that. Whoa. That is going really fast, yeah. Why is that going so fast? Ow.
I don't want to hurt them.
They're friends. They are friends.
I don't care who disagrees.
Ow, ow. They're adorable. You're right, Sean. You should never harm things that are adorable.
Hello?
Door,
not really.
open the door.
I
Yeah?
guess I wasn't supposed to do that.
I mean,
I
you
can't
didn't
stand
hurt
that.
no- Ah! That's not
What the-
important. That's not important, Sean.
What are you? That's just a wall, dude.
Uh-huh. What are you trying to read into the environment for?
Wait, what?
I think it's a shortcut. Up and down.
Well, it's only a shortcut down for me. Oops. I guess I'll go back around. Unless.
less.
Yeah.
See, you don't have to go all the way around, just partly around, just mostly around.
Yeah.
I love how spacey the music in this game gets. It's more ambient even than the first game does. The first game has like a lot of like really, you know, jazzy or boppy songs, and then this game's just willing to be like, hey, let's just put you in a fucking mood.
Mm-hmm.
I always have liked these weird, like, dense percussion noises that they use, the thumping noises. I've always liked that.
And the lens.
Solar lens. Modified for use part of Illuminat's sonic security system.
Am I gonna get to meet Sonic?
Lens is connected to a sonic control system. Sonic detection gear needed to interface with this system. Neutralize the control emitter. May affect the lenses. Dude, you're gonna get to meet Sonic. You're gonna get to see Sonic. You're gonna get to see how Sonic sees the world.
Statue composed of ordinary blah 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 purples and possibly places of warning to travelers.
Yeah, a
Warning
warning.
to travelers? Oh shit. I hit the wrong button.
You meant to look, and instead you pushed forward.
Well, I meant to push forward and look, but instead I pushed forward and shoot.
That's not how that works, Sean. Listen, I know she has a gun grafted to her arm, but she doesn't do everything with shoot.
I love the eyeball. It's
Yes.
so cool.
Yes. Honestly, I never saw it as an eyeball before. That is some really good, just environment design.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's dope. To the eyeball. Have fun in the eyeball.
This tunnel has welts.
What's wrong with that, Sean? You're gonna judge a tunnel by the inconsistency of its shape now? Man, I thought I knew you better.
Look, as long as it doesn't give me any weird diseases, then we're cool. There we go. Door stuck.
You know this. Stinger. You know this music, Stinger. There they are.
Yeah.
The boys. I love these versions of the... Oh, time to hide.
Ah, shit.
Hey, these aren't people. You can shoot them all you want. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess they are sentient, so...
They're sentient, but they do deserve death.
But they are abjectly evil?
If
Yeah.
not evil, then at the very least a threat to all
Society.
society in the cosmos.
Glad that they kept the funny ragdolls. I forgot that Metroid Prime 1 and 2 had just ragdoll physics. That just something, even for the time period, feels like it was becoming more of a thing, but still wasn't necessarily commonplace.
Yeah. Hello,
New
sir.
friend. A new friend. Look at him. It's a Brizzy.
Brizzy.
Venomous
Brizzy,
insectoid.
venomous.
Poisoned stinger concealed in a back-mounted shell. Finish it off quickly once the stinger is exposed. The Brizzy's tail ends in a venomous barb. Is that venomous or is it poisonous? We can never tell anymore.
No,
Which it
it's gotta be
conceals-
that. If it's a barb,
that
it's
one's-
gotta be
yeah,
venomous.
yeah. That one you got to inject it, and you can drink it, but you can't inject it. Remember, venom you can drink, poison you can't. Poison you can not drink.
Poison can stab you, venom can't.
And it's
Or
fine.
shouldn't.
Which it conceals underneath a hard-packed layer of fused sand. Series of sharpened ridges along its body discourages most predators. Those foolish enough to harness to harness the Brisgee's ire, are quickly introduced to its deadly sting. He's just a little crab boy. Look at him.
He's cute.
I love him. I like the inexplicable lightning effect that happens in this room.
It doesn't just happen in this room. I've seen it a couple of times. It's just what's going on with the climate here in Ire. I don't remember what they said this place was called.
Aegon.
I called it Ire, which is from StarCraft.
Uh-huh.
It's the Protoss homeworld.
Does this remind you of the Protoss homeworld? Is
No.
it a big dusty bowl?
But also My Life for Ire.
I have never played StarCraft, so I don't even fucking know what the Protoss' deal are.
This is a statue of Datur, the child hero of Aegon. Once a lowly acolyte squire, he became a warrior when the temple was attacked. All warriors but Datur were slain, leaving the boy as sole defender of the temple. He served Aegon for nearly a centicycle before being lost in battle on Dark Aether.
No, they lost the boy Wonder.
They killed the boy Wonder.
Can't believe they would do this. Constructed of Luminauth designed alloy. Scan data indicates that it would be damaged if anything made of this alloy.
I gotta shoot it with artillery from a cannon. But not this cannon. Probably
Well,
not this cannon.
Maybe that cannon.
Alright. I did run afoul of this wording issue last time. I should double check.
That's
this
not what
cannon.
you're Uh-huh.
Oh wait, this cannon? Oh no, sorry. Not this cannon.
Not that cannon. This is not the cannon that you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Now, these are just boxes-ass boxes.
Who put these boxes here?
Who could have possibly put these boxes here? Well, at least the Space Pirates are faring slightly better than the Space Marines did. They're all fucking dead.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
No! Looks like you'll have to re-enter this room. Scan the rest of their corpses.
How cool this looks.
Yeah. It's great, man. I love the visual design in this game. It also does just a really good job of continuing to be somewhere between alien, but like clearly structured with a purpose, right? So it's not like random. It's like, okay, no, this, like, I love Metroid Prime 1, but even Metroid Prime sometimes had areas that were like level-y before they were, that were level-y first before
You could just
they
say
were...
Magmore, we get it.
Yeah. But you didn't get a sense that like there was any utilitarian like design to some of it. They just had to explain that parts of the environment were utilitarian. This game, you get a really clear sense that like things were made to be this way. Fire the cannon!
Fire the cannon!
Fire the cannon! I always find it weird that you can no longer scan the cannon after the cannon is on. Now, do you think that the Luminauth use that for transport, that they turn into a little ball? They literally, most of them can literally fly.
I think that it's one of those dumbwaiter type systems. Like, you know those things at banks where they give you a little tube that they shoot through a thing?
Hell yeah.
A pneumatic tube?
Yeah, I love those things.
That's
Dude,
what this is.
I genuinely love those things. I was about to say as a kid, but also as an adult.
They're cool. Luminoth subject terminated 1.9 decacycles ago. Target has a number of wounds caused by small explosions, most likely delivered by a portable rocket or grenade system. He was killed by the pirates!
Uh-huh. Who are also keeping your ammo there, or something. Look at this! Isn't that so cool? You're transporting things.
Boy, interesting. I came back
Yeah.
from the other direction because I was like, that seems like a big thing, but this is also a big thing. So, you know, respect
Yeah.
to the level design in this game.
Yeah, it's a lot less straightforward. It still is overall more linear than, you know, most other Metroids, but hey, they still give, like, more off the beaten path directions to do things. Object scan complete. Target is a state of dimensional flux. Unable to completely scan bomb slot target. 50% of its component atoms are in another dimension or on the surface of dark aether. I actually think that's an incorrect use of the conjunction of or. I think they mean just and.
Bomb slot.
Governed. It's governed by the bomb slot.
It's governed by the governator.
Uh-huh. Governator. I also like the I love the presentation of the lore in the first game because it's a little bit more alien, but that still looks really good in this game, and it makes them easier to find and see. And they are spread actually more evenly throughout the game, so you get more consistent like lore from everyone, except for maybe the space pirates. They are still just, when you're in the space pirates, you're in the space pirates.
Bomb slot.
Insert the morph ball into a slot. Yeah, that seems about right. Yeah, it seems about right.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah. I like it. Also, this game has a weird aesthetic choice that everything is filled with eyes. It really likes eyes.
Well, I don't think I can make any of those jumpies, so I'm out of here. I'm out of this head.
Need to find a way to be able to interact with the orb slot.
Only we could interact with these creatures.
If only if we can interact with these orbs. Sean, do you think Orb is still kicking it? Oh. Very astute.
That seems unlikely. Horses don't live that long.
Yeah, but it's Orb. It's Orb.
Orb is a superior life form. I will grant you that.
I think he does his best to disguise himself as a horse, but his name is Orb. We all know what his true form is.
I mean, that is true. Form.
For everybody out there, our very good Mackle boys. What was that? Is that a bit they're still running where they just would talk about the names of horses from the Kentucky Derby?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I haven't heard them do it in a long time, but I don't listen to the Bim Bam that regularly.
I go through like spurts, I feel like. I'll like start listening to them again or put them on in the background, but I haven't heard a good... So they used to do a thing where they would read their favorite names for different horses from the Kentucky Derby. So shout out to homeboy Chris, shout out to Orb, shout out to... Those are the two they're the two most memorable horses, honestly.
Structural integrity critical, and yet I still can't blow it up. This is what I'm saying. This game is inconsistent with its use of terminology for when you should or should not shoot things.
Well, it's consistent with the materials things are made of that consists to what they're weak to weapon-wise, and you have to put it together.
White door.
White door.
Ooh.
Fighter of the dark door. Master of Karate. I've always appreciated Master of Karate. Yeah? What are you feeling? What are you worried about that, Sean? Well, it was a trap. Oh boy. I think
Ooh, these missiles home.
Well, that is what missiles are known to do. I also do... Oh no! Well, if you keep... Well, nope. Get fucked, kiddo. You can't get 100%. Well, actually, I don't know if you can.
What are you talking about?
I think you could have scanned that and it would have been a unique thing. I don't know.
It was a cutscene.
Well, the thing before it got turned into the giant black worm.
Oh, I see. Bomb Guardian. Bomb dropped Darkling. Enemy is utilizing your Morph Ball Bomb unit. Although its armor is strong, its tail is exposed when moving. Its mouth can be hit when glowing. Can throw bombs with considerable accuracy and frequently lays a spread of bombs in its wake. Blah, blah, blah.
Wow. They stole your stuff and you don't even want to... Wow, why... These things... I vaguely remember playing this emulated and getting it to work a long time ago, and these things are the only things in the game that I remember causing this to happen the more that I'm thinking about it. It's pooping bombs.
It is pooping bombs. I haven't successfully hit it yet. It looks like I'm hitting it.
Oh, there you go. Now you can shoot
Oh,
it in
I see.
space.
Whoa, whoa.
Calm down, buddy. I also like this as a premise of like, you know, a lot of the instead of being like, how does Samus lose her gear and then get new gear? I do like this premise that things have stolen it and you're trying to get your gear back. That said, I've always headcanoned that the reason why Samus loses most of her stuff anyways between every mission is because bounty hunting.
Oh god, that's so
Yeah, that's very disorienting.
disorienting.
Bounty hunting is naturally not a very lucrative business, so in order
She
to
has
stay
to sell it.
Yeah, she just has to sell her stuff to, you know, make rent and shit. That's why she never has anything between missions. That's my headcanon of why she's always seemingly under-equipped. Glad you enjoy Big Worm. Big Worm's fun. I love his design.
Yeah, I like
love
Big Worm.
I mean, it's very, God, these things remind me of the very real worms that exist in real life called vomit worms.
Vomit
Yeah.
worms?
Vomit worms! They're fucking terrifying. They get huge and they have faces exactly like this worm. They have big mandibles and are known, they hunt fish and are often known that in an effort to try to catch fish, their jaws are so sharp that they will just cut fish in half instead of grabbing them.
Huh.
They will cut open the bottoms of people's feet if you accidentally step on them. They're terrifying. I hate them.
I now have purple energy.
Now can poop bomb.
Additional data.
Additional data if you want to read about it for the bomb's capacities to be bombs. Morph ball systems. This isn't even the morph ball systems.
It's a bomb.
Default bomb.
Press A to
crochet
bomb.
Morph ball
Morph
bomb.
ball bomb. Yeah, go for it.
Go. Okay, fine. The morph ball bomb can be used to break cracked walls and activate certain devices. If the morph ball is near a morph ball bomb when it explodes, it can be popped short distances into the air. This is called a bomb jump. When the morph ball explodes, it must die. At least it also tells you in this game what the morph ball can and can't destroy.
Yeah.
Well, you live here now.
Yep. There's no escaping.
There's no way out. Look at how much detail is in this, like, structure, though.
Mm-hmm.
You get a real sense that this is, like, some kind of, genuine coliseum. Oh, hey! I
What?
like the motif. You hear the motif of the old item room stuff? song. The do 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 do. It did it like a second ago. It's a nice little touch. I didn't even know that was in this song.
I only hear droning.
I mean, you always hear droning, Sean. That's the tinnitus. Ah, look, now you can go back the way you came. Don't you know the buzzing in your ear is a normal thing? Everybody has it these days. It's from the microwaves frying your... Oh, there it is.
What? There's what?
That music motif, you didn't hear
Oh,
it?
the music.
Yeah.
I see. I didn't know what you were. I didn't know that's what you were still talking about. I was just like, what did you see?
What did I see? What did I hear?
Ooh, that looks pretty. I'm assuming now. Yeah, they're both purple energy.
It's blue energy, clearly, Sean. Look at it. It's blue.
But I crackled purple when I got it.
Just because the purple energy is on the inside doesn't mean everything's made out of purple energy. Whoa! I love that it's a statue. I love that it's a statue.
This is Luminoth Temple Security Station. You've been cleared to access the station.
Use the bomb
Oh,
slot.
okay. This was the whole temple.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Wasn't I supposed to go to Dark Aether?
No. Just get in there. Just get in there.
This is gonna take me to Dark Aether.
I've always loved that. It's such a cool, weird concept for a security vault.
Egg.
Found the egg. The egg. Just scanned out of range. Initial analysis completed. Chamber holds a collection of several types of energy. Notable types include solar, bio, and geothermal energy. Unable to measure exact power levels with current scan equipment.
Am I gonna upgrade my scanner? No, I'm not.
Maybe.
Object analysis complete. This is an access point for the local energy system. The energy transfer module has been designed to interface with it. Once it has, all of the energy within the module will be transferred into the local system. I thought it was a bit stupid considering the Chozos or whatever are the ones supposed to operate these, and I can't really imagine them rolling up in a suit.
Uh-huh. Hey man, they can get into a ball. They're moth people. Luminoth subject terminated 1.5 decacycles ago. Damage from multiple weapon systems detected. Subject definitely went out fighting.
Yeah, we have to excuse a lot of silliness in the design of these games. Because, like, in Metroid Prime 1, you have to excuse, oh, the space pirates have all these things that are activated by,
Morph ball
by
shit.
your morph ball shit. Just because they like it.
Just because
They just like
it.
the morph. They can't use this, but they want to.
Uh-huh.
Luminoth Holoprojector online. Automated message initiated.
I lied. There's more than one character in this game, Sean. I forgot.
Greeting.
Welcome. I am Isha, Sentinel of Aegon Temple. This message survives my death as guidance to one who would fight the Ing.
That's me.
It's ye. A portal to Dark Aether lies nearby. With it, you can travel to this land's shadow. You must locate a dark temple, twisted mockery of this sacred place. Inside, you will find the energy controller you seek.
Oh no, Sean.
The temple door is held fast by these 3 locks. keys for the locks are hidden throughout that dark labyrinth.
It's Key Hunt.
The search will be difficult. Even the very air of dark aether is dangerous and could cripple the strongest of warriors. In our past struggles with the Ing, we placed a series of light crystals and remained. These crystals create safe areas that will protect you from the harmful atmosphere of the dark world. I've updated your translator module. You can access devices and doors coded with amber holograms. More lands unopened to explore.
Huh. Okay. So that mechanic doesn't work the way I thought it did.
When you have taken the energy from the Dark Temple, turn here at 1. May the light of Aether serve you well.
I like that as a weird semi-sentient AI hologram recording of consciousness. That's weird and creepy.
Mm-hmm. Do you also like these stag beetle statues?
I love the stag beetle statues. They're fucking great, man. You can eventually scan some of them and you get lore. You come up with an actually good reason to lock the temple and hide the keys. You lock the temple. Well, clearly they didn't hide the keys. Clearly the keys were hidden by the Ing to keep them and you from being able to get the way back into the temple to turn the power back. John, you monster.
I really want to.
I believe you will be able to be able to do it some.
Yeah, I think I need a double jump to do it.
Yeah, I think you need the space jump as well. Yeah. Sorry, you can't leave. This is your egg nest now. You're in bug hug now. Don't you like the bug hug?
I would love nothing more than a good bug hug.
Now I'm curious, what mechanic were you thinking of? If I think I know what you're thinking of.
I thought that the primary progress for the... I thought that the translators were going to be unlocked one for each area.
Yeah.
But it seems... like, obviously there's stuff to unlock within other areas, but it seems that it's not the way I thought it was.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if that's exactly how it worked or not either, if you went all the way back or not. The orange are the are the Luminoff of this area. There's a Shriek Bat. Doesn't it look so like a Shriek Bat? I actually kind of love how they just try to make everything look different. Shriek Bat, territorial, flying rodent. Rapid flying, explosive enemies. Target and eliminate enemy at range if possible. Shriek bats have high internal temperatures, leading them to seek cool climates to dwell in. See, they always put an emphasis on that, and this is the first time where they actually gave a biological reason for why that's something significant, and not just something you need to know about them. They prefer caverns, roosting on ceilings while hunting for small prey. Fiercely territorial, they dive bomb anything that wanders near. This attack is fatal for the Shriek Bat, as the impact sets off a discharge of thermal energy. I also like that it recognizes that they just they are just like, fuck it! Get the fuck out of my house! This one, the doors are Samus-sized, but aren't Space Pirate and Chozo's bigger? Well, you have to understand. Oh yeah, you get to actually see these things in action now. It's honestly a really cool effect when they go invisible. I like that. It's neat.
Yeah. It's cool.
They also genuinely are pretty scary when they shoot lasers at you. It's like, holy fuck! I mean, clearly they crouch, and clearly the Chozo just turn into a ball. Don't you know how Chozo technology works?
Mm-hmm. Security currents proved. Through vigilance and strength, we create peace.
I actually like there's also a little blurb on every door. I love that, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Again, they do a very good job of giving this race a lot of like umbrage to how they like interact with their environment, and also like that they are clearly like culturally entwined with this setting in a lot of ways. Oh hey, look, missiles. Oh, hey, look, missiles. Measles. Sean, don't you know that every video game that has missiles in it that they track? I was a little surprised when you were surprised by that. How many? Well, I guess I say
Missiles
that.
shoot straight in a lot of things.
The missiles in literally classic Metroid just straight up do not track.
The missiles in most games don't track in my experience.
I've always known missiles as a troc, as a tracking, as a guided thing, and rockets as unguided.
Oh,
That's what
sure.
I've
I
always
guess I
known
don't
them
really
as.
mentally distinguish between rockets and missiles.
I do. P for piss.
Mm-hmm.
You'll finally learn what the P stands for.
Will I?
Maybe. Maybe. Sean, oh wait, no, never mind. I know how we forgot to talk about this. Fuck. Damn it, we didn't stream together, so we didn't get to talk about Spriggan with Jackson. I really want to talk about Spriggan with all three of us. 'Cause I like, there's so much about that movie. I fucking love it.
Hello?
He's a friend. Whoa.
He doesn't seem like a friend.
It's the pirate trooper.
Starfaring Brigand, aggressive, well-armed bioform trained for combat and conquest, sworn enemy of Samus Aran. Space pirates suffered a serious defeat at Talon 4, yet they remain a powerful force for crime and disorder in the galaxy. Their technology continues to advance. Even the lowly trooper has received numerous upgrades to his arsenal. A photonic power scythe and quantum assault cannon are now standard-issue weapons for all troopers.
Wait. Go back. Scan me again real fast.
I'm a little busy.
Well,
What are you trying to do? What do you want?
I wanted to make a bit. Go look at the log for him. They got upgrades, huh? Right? Well, they're clearly off-world, Sean. They're aliens. They don't belong here.
I know that.
Zoom in on him. Look at all the upgrades they got. Like, really appreciate it. Look at his chest in particular. Do you think that's an upgrade?
His exposed beating heart, you mean?
Yeah. Like, I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think they want, like, maybe they had to do some budget cuts. They were like, yeah, they got upgrades, but they still needed to. What do you think the logic was behind that?
They can't have armor that's too restrictive of their hearts, otherwise their blood won't pump or then they'll die.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's so cool. Whoa. Dark Pirate. Dark Pirate Trooper. Darkling possessed Space Pirate. Enhanced strength and stamina gained from addition of symbiote. Dislikes bright light. Doesn't like the bright lights. Once the lights off. Pirate Trooper. Already trained to follow orders without question. We're perfect candidates for ink possession. Darklings moved to take every trooper they could, expanding the army of the Horde considerably. Space pirate technology struck a chord with the ink, who now hunt actively for gadgetry of any kind, especially weapon systems. I will say, I love the Ing, but they are kind of like there is a lot of Halo influence in this game. They are kind of like the Flood, a little bit, a lot. They're thick puppies. Oh my god. Oh, be careful. Well,
I mean, I'm doing my best.
where did we save?
A very long time ago, I was wanting to get to a save, but there was not convenient access to one since long before I fought that boss.
Ah, fuck. Well, do we want to
I was
call it
like,
here,
well, maybe
then?
there'll be a save point after this door, rather than backtracking like 4 rooms to get to one. And instead I got another boss fight.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, I'll do this as homework and get back to where I was.
Well, we'll get back to it, everybody. But how are you enjoying Metroid Prime 2 so far?
It's good. I've been enjoying it quite a bit.
Yeah.
So far I have not been particularly impressed by the like world building element of it, but aesthetically it's phenomenal, and I've been enjoying the level structure and such.
Yeah, I think the level design takes a really strong, even like a step up, I would say. Not that I think that Metroid Prime 1 has bad level design. In fact, I think it has its own masterclass in good 3D level design, and this just like takes it up a notch for me. Yeah, no. And I still remembered liking a lot about the Luminoth, and I think that'll develop with time, because I will admit, the Chozo really come out the gate fucking swinging with how hard-hitting a lot of their stuff is, but I think this builds. Like, they go for a little bit of a slower build with it, because you get a little bit more of a nurtured understanding of the culture of the Luminoth in comparison, because you're getting more of like an origin story with them, rather than just the nature of like what the Chozo were dealing with. That said, the writing of the Chozo in the first game is phenomenal. That is really hard to top. So, but yeah, I'm glad you're liking it. I'm excited. It's been a long time since I've seen this game, and I'm excited to see how you feel about it. And you definitely won't hate any aspects of it, I swear. Hey, it's not a perfect game. It's not a perfect game. Bah. But yeah. So, yeah. Well, I think, yeah, this is a good stopping point. So, thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go back here and watching the VODs. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following, or clicking any of the links. There's a link to an Instagram, a Facebook, a Twitter, and a Discord. We post if we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to, and just generally you can come hang out with the rest of the community there. It's a good time on Discord. Speaking of which, a shout out to our community there, and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience, and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure to also hashtag it with MCCanary, or link it back to the stream so people could find more of the good stuff we do here. Also, stick around to the very end. We usually do a bit of a closing bit. We do raid after every stream, so that way the vampires in our chat can keep watching. Just everybody else out there, make sure to go lock your doors and windows, because it's almost lunchtime for vampires. As always, a huge thank you to Moat Shrimp and all of our supporters. Your generosity allows us to continue to expand the stream, as well as take on more projects, and the stream would not be made possible without viewers like you. So we thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple of benefits you can get, you can always subscribe directly on Twitch, or you can check out the Patreon page. It'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to Ahmad for doing a wonderful job of holding back the robot army in front of becoming famous. And thank you, Sean, for playing Metroid Prime 2 with me. Hope you had a good time.
Yeah.
Do you have any housekeeping?
I have not.
Well, go check out Sean and the rest of our friends in our network, Goblin Entertainment, Virtual Boys, Corpus Scripted, Crowcast TV, Downtown Voice Acting, and Boo XPs. Virtual Boys is James and Arthur, and they were doing co-op games or multiplayer games. Corpus Cryptid is Ren's channel, and they were doing cozy games or spooky games. Crowcast TV is Tara's channel. She is another artist who does live art on her Twitch channel. Downtown Voice Acting is Jackson's voice acting channel, where we've done voice acting with him on YouTube and Twitch. Boo XP is Aqua's channel. She usually does horror games and multiplayer games. And me. You can find the rest of my stuff on that link tree, such as a VOD channel for the Twitch, as well as a YouTube for my own videos, an ArtStation for my art, and a SoundCloud for my music. So go check everybody out in Goblin Entertainment. Alright, well thanks for joining everybody. We'll go ahead. Misa's playing more Minish Cap, which is a game I really enjoy that, honestly, I might stream at some point, because I never finished that game. How did I play so many Zelda games and never finish them, Sean? They're all the 2D ones, too.
Zelda's a pretty easy game to wind up, like, dropping in that way, I feel like.
Uh-huh.
Because it generally doesn't have a particularly, like, prominent overarching story, particularly the 2D ones, and it's easy if you just, like, put it down to not really know where you are and pick it back up.
Exactly.
Sort of like Metroid in that sense.
Yeah. And also, hey, look at it this way, Sean. Now you can scan that beetle that you missed, because I think that's the only one in the game.
Yeah, I'm definitely scanning all of the things again. I've definitely been doing that as I'm walking back through this area.
I mean, I know you don't gotta. You don't care about 100%. I know you don't. I do. No, we read it. That's fine. Alright, so you guys are gonna head over to Misa, though. She's another VTuber. She's a good gal, so everybody go say hi. Otherwise, have a good evening. Take it easy. Sean, is there anything you'd like to tell the audience?
Don't forget, if you're gonna land on an alien planet, don't let alien steal all of your juice boxes.
Buckle up, Sean. This is the hard Metroid Prime. This game kicked my ass, actually, I would say. It's a lot harder than the first game. Well, not a lot harder, but it definitely is harder than the first game.
Okay, interesting.
It definitely has a little bit more of a higher difficulty curve, I think, than the first game does. And they just, maybe this is a future where ball transportation is more common than you expect. Ball-based transportation is just the sign of an ultra-advanced alien race.
The ball is the most efficient form.
It's true. I want to become a ball. Every day. Okay, I've got nothing else. Go bye. Good night. Drink water.
Drink water, eat spaghetti.